going on, my man? Let's see if my computer can actually run today, huh? No idea what was going on yesterday. No idea. Welcome in, my dude. Thank you. Notification gang, right? Notification gang. Let's go! Stonyfield Terrorized, huh? I don't know about that one. I actually, shockingly enough, I never did this before, but I went and looked at the actual list of upcoming terror zones. All terrible. All bad ones. So, lucky me. I mean, there's champions around here, right? Oop. Maybe I'll just rock it anyways. I don't feel like running the Chaos Sanctuary again, just like with every freaking build, am I right? And the World Stone Keep is kind of pointless unless you don't really want to find magic find. So, with this build anyways. Come to find out. Yo, Mad Ad Max, what's going on? Turtle problem, Snipe Show. Grindy, Basikin, what's going on? Yo, yo. What's up, Phil? Your stream disconnected yesterday. Yeah, my freaking computer blue screened. I don't know what was going on yesterday. Oh no. Better not happen today. Like, I have no idea what was going on. And it wasn't some YouTube disconnected error or something. It was like my computer. So I have no idea. I did go through and I went through, and I don't know if this is a bad idea or not. I went through and uninstalled some of my well, actually one of my anti-malware programs or whatever, because I think that was causing some issues. And obviously even just my stream preview in OBS looks better now than it did yesterday. So could have been something, could have been nothing. I don't know. We'll find out. Jim Tampa, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Austin K, what's up? You inspired me to play single player for the first time in over a decade, and it's so hard not being able to trade. It's a very different experience, kinda. Some people play online and they never trade, and there's some people that do that, but they're like, oh, once in a while, like, I'll play with my brother, you know, every few weeks I'll play one day for an hour or something. You know, I get it completely. I do, you know, the idea of wanting to play with people. But if you mainly don't play with people, highly recommend single player. But yeah, not being able to trade, actually, like, okay, I need this Griffins. How am I going to get it? I need these runes. How am I going to get it? Like, these crafting materials. Like, I can't just trade my, you know, rune that I got from my Hellforge fort or something. Like, I need to get it. You know, so it's like very different. Well, I don't know if I want to express the very differentness, but it's different. It's different in my opinion, for sure. Only find stuff for other characters, yeah. Well, you find stuff for other characters, that's a good time to fire up another character, huh? How am I going to get it? Same way as everything else. Kind of, sort of. It depends what you're looking for. Because right off the bat, at first getting high runes, like, you can't just... Like, we'll say on ladder, for example. On ladder, not always, but if I start with the sorceress especially, go farm the countess, get the keys and the spirit rune sets and stuff, and you just trade those for pretty much anything you ever want. In literally like a few days, you can fully deck out your sorceress with just farming the keys and spirit rune sets on online. So Snipe Show said he started with a Necro. Necro's, it's not a bad option, you just got to do it a little bit differently, right? Like Necro, you'll end up Corpse Explosion, you can kind of go everywhere, right? No matter what kind you really try to start off with on single player, but you'll be Chaos Sanctuary, Eldritch Shank, That'll be kind of your go-tos instead of doing Andaro Mephisto. It's a little bit more difficult to start off, I think. I never started off a single player with the other characters, but I would imagine it being slightly harder, not being able to go farm your mage fists easily from Andariel and stuff from Mephisto and things like that. And you could go do that stuff, I mean, but I feel like it would be harder. Whoa, this sweet pill seems so much sweeter than... Really? I seem nicer? I'm in a better mood? What's going on, sup, Lordo? Yo, yo. You never enjoyed playing Necro, man. Crazy. I like Necro. I like Necro. So when's the new season going live? Will BNet get the stuff from last season, like Pure Rune Wars? I'm not 100% sure on all that stuff, right? They didn't announce an exact day yet. They just said end of September. So usually they always start on a Thursday, right? Thursday night at like 8 or 9 o'clock, or 9 o'clock, I think. So it'll either be the 21st or the 28th, right? Is what it's looking like. So we'll just have to see. Oh, there's a champion right here. How about that? Flame bang. Let's go. Sweeter dog. Yeah. That's fine. I thought was Necro would be super good for cows without gear, even on like players 3. It's not bad. It's not bad. Necro it's a pretty good with budget gear, so. Chains of Honor over Enigma, you say, sup, Lordo? It depends. I mean, if you want to move faster, you either are going to A, teleport, or B, run faster. So if you want to move around the map faster, 45 walk run. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I guess if you wanted to run slower, you said Chains of Honor, right? I'm trying to remember. I always get them mixed up. Like Chains of Honor has what, 65 all res. So I mean, that could be a way if you don't want to. You can get up a ton of your res that way, right? Because it is really low on resistance. My resistances are such garbage, but I kind of seen where I was going to run, and that's why I decided to just do this, because I knew it wouldn't be a problem here. I almost want to, you know what I want to do? After this run, I'm going to go get my War Travs on, and probably just, actually I want to swap out the ring too. Did I still have that on there? Yeah, I was just dabbling around. I tried something before stream real quick, and I forgot that I left it on there. Not that it's a huge deal, but Mad at Max's highest level is an 89 Druid, huh? Druid. Nice. Yeah, people... Druid is a controversial one, I feel. I'm one of those people that's kind of on the side of I don't like it as much, but some people absolutely love their Druids, right? No champion here this time. Let me go grab my War Travs here. Data breach at Tradery? Not surprised, I guess. I mean, kind of happens everywhere, huh? Wait a second. Forcing Google Plus. Is that your name, or is your name Forcing? Or is your name Forcing Google Plus? My mind's blowing right here. Better about the spying. What shields with... Wait a second. Oh wait, your name is Forcing Google Plus makes me feel better about the spying? That's your name? This guy's name is blowing my mind. My apologies. I'm totally derailing the stream here, but I can't tell what's going on with this guy's name. What shield with... Oh, okay, so that is your super long name. What shield with Zerker Breath of the Dying Fury Wolf Druid? Oh boy. Jeez, I have no idea about that question. Not what... I don't know the answer to that one. Anyways, my stream went off yesterday, Dragon. Yeah, you don't want this to happen, but my computer freaking blue screened out of nowhere. So, okay, did I want to throw on? It happened one time a couple of months ago, and then yesterday it just happened for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. So. Oh, FC, you seen the video about doing Ubers with the summon necro? Yeah, it's interesting that works, right? Getting those specific revives, the Udors or whatever they're called, or they have different names all over the game, but whatever, we'll try it out. One of those things I ID and it's never good. No champion over here? Forget about it. Minus 100 res. Only for this area. Am I gonna rock this though, right? There's nothing that does really lightning out here. I guess that lightning enchant there, but everything's so weak it don't matter. Some likes for that shiny dome. What's going on, Top Secret? My man. My man. Yeah, I'm rocking Griffin's, Sup Lordo. Rocking Griffin. That minus lightning res for sure. Remember when Google Plus was the new, and it was invite only. Nice. Google Plus. Is that just like the Google Plus? I don't even know what that really is. What does Google Plus do? Easily fixable sometimes. Sometimes it's hardware. I have yeah, you know what? Okay, yeah, I didn't. I don't know, whatever it is when it pops up and it's like, we're collecting the data, hold tight or something. I mean, I let it go ahead and do that. I didn't write down the error myself, though. So, Cody B, alright. Where's the button at? I gotta ban this guy. Look at this Slayer ship super chat. Oh my goodness. This guy. Yeah, I'm thinking when I upgrade my CPU here, as soon as I grow a set of balls to do it, or I just go YOLO and I do it, I'm gonna buy a new power supply too, so maybe that could fix it. I'm almost thinking that, I know I looked on PC Parts Picker when I got this this new graphics card. It said that it was powerful enough to supply it, but I think it's right at the brink, to be honest, so.
Goo Chiefs SSSSSSSSSS.
Goo Chiefs. Yeah, that's what they're gonna be after the Lions destroy them. They're just gonna be a pile of goo. Goo Chiefs. Thank you for 17 months. Unofficial. Ooh. Seven Saunders, appreciate you. Very kind of you to say. Oh, Google Plus was a Facebook competitor, says Snowcrow. I had no idea. Looking at the bottom, there's an error. You say, all right, I'll take your word on that. You know more about that stuff than I do. Sure. I'll have to, if it hopefully never happens again. Hopefully. I'll never have to look at this code. How rare is Griffin, Sup Lordo? I've found on actual Diablo 2, not counting Project Diablo 2, I've found 2 Griffins in my entire life, so. 2 of them. How the drops rolling today? I've only been on for a short time, but yesterday, the last time I streamed and today, not really a whole lot. And actually in the pits, I didn't get nothing either. Oh, not a whole lot anyways. You never know how the drops are going to go. You can't just fabricate drops and stuff, right? But yeah, the luck's not been going crazy. This isn't like a max efficiency type of area either. I just felt like doing terror zones in this terror zone. And the thing is I actually went and looked at the upcoming terror zones, and they're even worse than this. So I just decided, you know what? I'll do one terror zone today, even though it's not the best. Just because I don't want to just run like Chaos Sanctuary all day or something. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll run like River of Flames or something. Because the whole River of Flames is all 85 area, right? People just skip it because it's not the Chaos Sanctuary, right? Maybe we'll do that. When do the week 1 Sweet Fill rankings come out? I'm not. Are you talking about fantasy football there, Grindy, or what you talking about there? Oh, Top Secret said Lithuania got knocked out. Really? They beat the USA and then they got knocked out of the thing, huh? Jeez. I haven't been following. I just had heard US lost. So. Ghostly, what's going on? Appreciate the kind words, my dude. Says you love the stream. Videos helped you a lot. Appreciate you. Oh, and then let's go. Legendoo. Thank you so much. Jim Tampa forgot 5. Good guy. For 5. Gifted. YouTube. Slayer ships. Ooh. Thank you so much, my dude. Very kind of you, man. Very kind of you. Supporting the stream, supporting the channel with some gifted Slayer ships. Oh, how's none of those hitting him? Running a terror zone and got that Sacred Arm unique drop, and it was a Templar's Might. Still fun to see. Yeah, I mean, even finding another Templars would be fun. But what's I think what I hear is it's what 1 out of 9 unique Sacred Armors is a Tyreals Might. Is this, I think, the number I had heard. Could be wrong, but I think that's what I heard. So yeah, on average, you find 9 Templars before getting a Tyreals, which is wild. Who to charge? Lyle says it's not good for your eyes because of the lava. Yeah, that is a good point. I'm not a big fan of the lava either, sort of, but we'll see how it goes. Because when I started having issues yesterday, I turned down the frame rate on the game. So I think maybe the lava will be fine for my computer and everything. And I really need to, my CPU is really a bottleneck on my computer here. So Top Secret says the Serbians took out Lithuania. Fred, yo! Oh no, I forgot to check it out. I forgot. I got a couple YouTube things I got to check out later. I'll have to let's see if I'm gonna remember this. Let me write this down. I need to rewatch a video on this weekend. I'm doing the flooring in my kitchen. I have to. So I need to go bids. I need to go watch a flooring. I need to rewatch the flooring video so I can remember exactly. It's super easy, but and Fred video. I remember right to do this stuff. Gotta remember to do this stuff. Ooh, teleport on me, schmuck. Uh-oh. Cruel Colossus Blade of Quickness. Let's go! Ah. Just 10%. Goal, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. And yeah, we're getting after it for sure. Maybe I should keep track of these runes I need to find too. Okay. There's some lower runes that I need to make up for on my mule of lower runes, so. Do another members video. Do another members video. What do you mean members video there, Fred? I don't remember. I don't remember this members video thing. Usually do cows. Well, the thing is in cows you can't find the stuff I need to complete my holy grail, right? So you can find in terror zones, and we have 85 fire. Good job. But yeah, I just don't want to run the Chaos Sanctuary again. And if you run, from looking into some things more, if you really run like places like the Worldstone Keep and stuff, you can't have any magic find essentially, which is also anti what I'm trying to do. So, guys, no, whatever. Yeah, no champions. Oh, where you watch other people's stuff. Gotcha. Maybe. I'm not sure. The last time I did that, like 70% of the people left the stream, so it makes it difficult, right? Basement tour video, Suplordo says. Nice. Not very much. Like, hey, look at, there's all these boxes everywhere, and there's stuff piled everywhere, guys. Look. Look, it's all dusty everywhere. There's so much stuff down here that we need to get rid of, but for some reason we can't get rid of it. I don't know why. $3, yeah, $3 steak video. Completely original idea, guys. We're doing a $3 steak. Not a $2 steak. No, 3. No magic find for Worldstone Keep. Yeah, because if you have any of the magic find stuff on, you have to stack. You have to have like perfect gear. You have to pull off stuff to get any res and stuff, or the souls just wreck you. Just wreck you. Yeah, we went through it all yesterday. We don't need to go over that again. You can get away with it if you rock the Enigma and that's the only magic find you have. That's about it. You can like barely get to 100, which not much better now. I'm barely over 200, but better than 100. Where are you? Run away, Black Call. Every 190 hours, says Suplordo, you have a chance to find a Griffin's. I mean, I don't know how anybody could figure that out, but take your word on it, I guess. Oh boy. Real quick, got the boss messaging me. The boss message you gotta answer. Suplora said you're pulling it off of Reddit. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Depends on a lot of factors, I guess. Yeah, GTG, Galback the Great. Top secret, so just got a, he's had a perfect Glad Bane. Nice. Oop. Click Phil. Anything over here? Nope. Not that, I mean, all these guys could drop it really, but it takes too long to kill every single one. No insider info there, enjoy stuff. Nope. I'm just some dummy that makes YouTube videos in his basement. I don't know nothing. I mean, I am technically a Diablo partner, but they don't tell you nothing, and it doesn't. Being a Diablo partner doesn't even mean anything, really. Like no more of these guys. What time we got here? 1:36. End up switching to Titans. No, right now I've got I've kind of been throwing them back and forth, to be perfectly honest, between Titans and T-Gods. Going back and forth. Pro tip: cook a steak with salt and pepper and ghee. Is ghee just some kind of fat there, Fred? I know I've heard it, but like a ghee, like you're a karate master, like a ghee. In the front, right? Yeah, I almost never cook steaks, to be honest, so too expensive. What's the area level after being terrorized? The area, it's a 94 area, so like the regular monsters, if I remember correctly the way this works, the regular monsters will be 94. And then the, like, oh, I just killed him. Well, I meant to say this champion I just killed, he would be 2 levels higher, just like in other areas. So he'd be 96. I think 96 is the cap, right? The monster level 96, or wait, is Terror Zone 96 the cap? I think, actually. I forget the way that works, actually, because I don't usually have super high level characters, because there's no reason to level over like what level I am now, so I'm sure somebody remembers in here. Keep an eye on the chat, someone will tell you the answer to that. I know somebody knows it for sure. Oh, it's clarified butter, gotcha, okay. Gotcha. Which is butter. Clarified butter, what if you have foggy butter? Tastes worse? No, I'm not even 100% sure what clarified butter is. It's butter, but
donated $9.99 for super chat. What's up, Phil? Hope you find your Tyreals today.
Oh, Matt Teo, thank you for $10 super chat. Ooh. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, my man. Thank you for the super chat, man. It means a lot. Do you play other games besides Diablo, PoE and stuff? Not really, no. Not really. I don't have time to play more games on top of D2, to be perfectly honest. I just don't have the time. Between, like, I even messed up last night, and I forgot yesterday was Tuesday at some point, and I missed my daughter's baseball game, and I didn't take her to it, and geez, like, I can't keep track of everything, and I don't have time to play video games all the time, so. I mean, maybe if they came out with another Elder Scrolls or something, or a new Fallout game, not a game like Fallout or a game like Elder Scrolls, but in actual those games, I would play them. I know that new game just came out, Starfield or whatever, but I don't have time to do stuff like that anymore. But oh, Jonathan, let's go, Jonathan R. Thank you so much for 5 gifted Slayer ships. Thank you so much, my dudes. Nick says, hopefully I found a wisp. Hopefully I find one for sure. Can the regular moms drop TC-87s? Yeah, they can. I don't know the odds of it, but I've definitely seen things. I've watched straight from my own eyes. Things like, oh shoot, what's the Crown of Ages drop straight off of a normal monster like this? Boom, Crown of Ages drop and stuff, so. I don't know at all the odds of that happening though. I'm pretty sure the odds of it dropping off of a champion is like astronomically higher, but I don't really know for sure what the odds are. Sith. I guess the thing is too is the ones that I'm thinking of that I've seen, I don't know that if those regular monsters were technically like a champion's minions, I guess. So, because if they were, wouldn't they be one level higher? Or if they would have a different drop table or something, but... a whole Oblivion remaster. Oh, are you talking about, what is it, Skyblivion, right? Skyblivion. I'd seen a video on that. I'm not sure. I might try it for a day or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Oh, and Nick got gifted one too. Nice. Eddie Chung, Sam, Dragon, Tyreals. Look at all these legends got gifted. Slayer Shetsu. That's awesome. That's awesome. What's LFG? Let's effing go! LFG is let's effing go. I was hoping I wouldn't get YouTube hit for that, right? Because it's just the letters, so fine, right? There are no champions anywhere. Oh. Almost just after you go to that corner, I should just leave. I was gonna call you a boomer, but I didn't want to. I was like, geez, you're more of a boomer than I am. Marumba, let's see. Maramban says, yeah. He kind of essentially agreed with my statement or whatever. Yeah, that just anything could drop off of anything, but it's way better odds of it's dropping off of the champions and stuff.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Yeah, Neelathak is one of the most annoying ones. The only thing about Neelathak is I hate running the summoner more because unless you're like running the Arcane Sanctuary and also killing ghost packs to find high runes, like the summoner himself drops nothing. Just nothing. At least the Neelathak pack, like you'll occasionally find like a high rune off of the group around him, or he can drop anything in the game. So even though his drop odds are not great for a lot of things actually, but yeah, the summoner just drops nothing. So it's more like soul draining in my opinion. Oh, you know what's funny too? This guy, N&M Creations. Remember that first song on this playlist? I don't know if you guys would all remember or not. I was like, ooh, I don't know about this song. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. He actually deleted that song. Like, it must have been performing real bad, and he was just like, whoa, boy. That did not go over well, and deleted it. Yeah, that guy, exactly. Cody B. Slamming in that N&M Creation. Ooh. I probably should go look at those greater talents, where'd they go? This is gonna be my mosaic base? Oh. Did I? Oh, I didn't throw it out. Not enough sockets. Not that it's like perfect anyways, but. Right to my real birthday's coming up soon. Yep, gonna turn 27. Nick says at the beginning of a season he trades Neelathak keys. D keys are worth 3 of the other ones, so you trade 1 D key for 3 of whatever the other ones are. Yeah, the only thing is early in the season I find Neolithic, hard to do. The course is before you have Nature's Peace, or before you have a certain type of build that you can, you know. Sometimes I'll go down there, and even though I'll die like every other run, I'll just keep getting after it until eventually, you know, I'll kill him on every other run or something like that. And that's with the Countess is just so easy, right? Not to mention you can get, wait, what was that? Not to mention you can get you know, those spirit runes early on for it too, which are very convenient and easy. So you kill stuff on the way down there. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I guess I generally just don't like that area that much either. So just a personal preference type of situation, I feel, as well. Found a 29 Maras off the summoner recently, says Eric L. Wow, nice though, nice. Yeah, I guess you could find. I've never found anything. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what the best thing I would have found off the summoner. See, this one tricks me a lot. Gloom Trap, right? Yeah, Gloom Trap. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'd use it, but it's got -3 light radius, so hard pass. I was gonna use it, but found a Zod and Cham solo online at Trav, says Begas. Interesting. You got a Zod off of one of the council members, I'm guessing? Begas? Zod off a council member, huh? Congrats. Wrangler, yo, hope you're having a good Wednesday. Appreciate it. Okay. What must have been well. Rain. Yeah, no, the council can only drop up to Cham. That's why I asked it that way. I didn't want to say anything, but must have been terrorized. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I just didn't want to go into it and be like, ask all these questions like, listen here, I'm Phil and I'm saying what you're saying is not right. I just didn't feel like doing that, so I just wasn't gonna say anything. Probably terrorized though, I'm guessing. Yeah, he said it was terrorized, so yep. Congratulations. Yeah, Zods are rare. I've only ever found one. One ever. I'm probably gonna end up using an ethereal Viper Magi, probably. Something like that. Just kidding. What level do they have to be to drop Zod? I don't think it's so much a particular monster level. It's an area like cap, right? Because isn't Act 1? Well, actually, regular monsters like anywhere in hell, I think, can drop Zod. Like in the pits, you can find Zod, right, from any one of those random carvers. But Andariel can only. She has a monster treasure. I always forget the names of this stuff, but. Like, Andariel specifically can only drop up to low. And for whatever reason it is, I forget the exact terminology of why it is, the council can only drop up to Cham. And there's certain, the bosses and, like, I think maybe the super uniques can only drop up to a certain thing. Yeah, but yeah, in Terra Zones, everything can drop everything, yeah. Yep. But yeah, in normal zones, it's I forget the way it's. I can never word it right, and then someone calls me an idiot. They call me a stupid effing noob every time I try to explain that kind of thing, because it's like, not treasure class, Phil. It's monster level. Not monster level, Phil. It's drop loot table thing, and I'm like, shut up, God. Not really, but that's what I think. I don't say it out loud, but. Yeah, Top Secret says, yeah, specifically, Andaro, you got a burr from the pack around. Yeah. Yep, that can happen. That can happen. What is Tyreals Might? So, Paul, Tyreals Might is like the rarest, like standard unique in the game. Not factoring in perfect rolls and etherealism and stuff like that. Etherealism. And being ethereal. Yeah, treasure class, item level, monster level, all those things. I hate, because then I get them mixed up. I get them backwards and stuff, and then people say I'm a stupid noob, and it's, yeah. Snipe Show said just got a co out of his health forge. Yeah, that's... Whew. It's good when you get a co out of, like, your normal health forge, not your hell one. I think you can get a co out of... Oh, no, I think the normal one maybe... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe the normal one doesn't go up to co. I can't remember. But yeah, you definitely want to get... Let's see. Health forge in hell goes up to Gull, right? If I'm not mistaken. Not confident in that statement, but I feel like it was Gull. Which is why there's so many mosaics day one of ladder, I feel. After watching you drop what seems to be dozens of facets with no 5.5s, I hopped on last night, first time in weeks, and got a 5.5 instantly. Of course you did. That's the way luck goes. But congrats on getting a 5.5. Yeah, I think out of all the facets I've gotten, I've only gotten like 2 that were 5.5. I got one that's fire, I'm almost positive, and then I think I found one... Did I find a 5.5 lightning the other day? I don't remember. Etherealism, yeah. That's when the items are affected by etherealism. Like this one. Infected. Is there no champions over here? I should just save and exit already. There's no champions anywhere in this game. Heck, one more. I'm gonna run out of mana teleporting around looking for monsters. Alright, whatever. Waste all that time. Yeah, Nick says, yeah, Tyreals might goes in your stash, and yeah, just look at it and ooh-ah at it once in a while, yeah. Henry's Dream over on Twitch says, I found a Zod in Halls of Pain. No Terror Zone, yeah. Yeah, Zod can... Any runes can pretty much drop anywhere. Yeah, but Halls of Pain, yeah, that's one of Nick's go-to places over here on YouTube as well. Would LK still be the best specifically for hunting runes or Terror Zone Council? I don't know. This is something I literally don't know. So when I say I don't know, I literally don't know the answer to this. I don't know that Terrorized Council has a higher rune drop rate than non-terrorized Council. You know what I mean? Like, I know technically then if it was terrorized, you could get up to Burr, or up to Zod, but I don't know, like, specifically of finding a high rune, if being terrorized or not is just strictly increases the rates if the monster can already drop all that stuff, right? I don't remember exactly how that works. Top Secret said his first facet ever was a 5.5 lightning. Get the f out of here. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, I mean, bad luck on some stuff, huh? It's unfortunate because all my good luck was used on rolling 35 FCR spirits. So, I think I rolled, for 35 FCR spirits, I did, at one point I had, what was it, 3 out of 4. I had 35 FCR spirits, and then I got another one just like five rolls later or something, so it's like, that's where all my luck went. Ah, see, if I was using a different character with more magic find. No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's see. I forget the way it determines. Let's see. Does it pick? I think it picks an item, and then your magic find determines if it's going to be magic unique, stuff like that. So yeah, if I had more magic find, that could have been my Tyreals Might, but unfortunately I'm using a Jabazon. But I wanted to go ahead and use this one. I wish, like yesterday I came on to work on a video, and it was freaking terrorized cows, of course. Oh no, that was after my computer died or whatever. Yeah, my computer died yesterday, And like an hour after I went off stream, it was not even an hour, like 45 minutes. I was working on a video and it was terrorized cows. I was like, son of a... Of course it is. Of course. 7MF 10 lightning res. Yeah, it's a sick charm. I would love that. Oh, J-God. Coming to his 5 tier 1 Slayer subs over on Twitch. Thank you so much, my man. 5 for Twitch 2. Okay, so you must have gifted 5 over here on YouTube. Then you're saying. So J God is Jade Tampa, I assume. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, my man. My man. What a legend. Truly a legend. Oh, Jonathan. Oh, wrong. I scrolled too fast, I think. Maybe. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, my dude. Means a lot. Yeah, I mean, I can barely remember people's names, so remembering multiple names across multiple platforms is going to be just a ridiculous thing to expect from me. Just ridiculous, but either way, thank you so much, my man. Jav is relaxing, says Jacob Paul. Relaxing, huh? Yeah, it's the type of build, the way I see it anyways. I guess running out here, depending on what I was doing, I could get more Magic Find, but realistically, it's really hard to stack Magic Find, I find. But yeah, I get all the 35 FCR spirits, and then I get a Trash Phoenix. Cody B says, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what happened, right? Oops. Fred says he hates Neolithek, but he's growing on him. Yeah, I used to hate Neolithek too. Then I kind of just decided, or I just found some builds and some ways that it was more fun, I should say. Like once you just get used to just like teleporting to the corners and like melting them that way, and his corpse explosion can't get you. You don't even really need the Nature's Peace. Obviously that makes it, you know, can make it easier, but kind of a lot of monster friendly stuff. Sort of. Oh, good. Ooh, 118 enhanced defense. I need a couple of those. Yeah, probably should have grabbed that shrine. Yeah, I can go back grab it real quick. No big deal. Pro Punk, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Did they patch the ability to control your offline terror zones, or just against that because it's pretty much cheating? I don't believe so. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't tried since literally the first day it came out. So I've been having people tell me both that you can easily change the time and pick the terror zone, and also people telling me you can't. So I have not confirmed nor, you know, deconfirmed. Wait a second. Whatever way it is to say the opposite of confirmed, but or proven incorrect or anything. But yeah, I do kind of feel that that's a little bit too far. Like just, oh, here's 24 straight hours of running the completely bugged and glitched terrorized Andariel, right? Like completely cracked out terrorized Andariel. I'll just run that for 24 hours. Or like, here's an area that's just like I can just melt with the Javas on terrorized cows with no, you know, let's just go do that for 24 straight hours. I feel like that's a little bit too far. That's not just like saving a little bit of time. Like I've you know, I've said this before that I do kind of use a little cheat method to essentially like dupe socket quests instead of doing a speed run of the normal difficulty over and over again to get more socket quests, or instead of having to like essentially all I'd have to do is all these characters have socket quests on normal and nightmare, but I'd have to re-roll my maps, and that would take me, if I had to re-roll the maps for every character, that would waste like 6 hours. of time. Maybe not that much, but like 3 hours of time. So instead of wasting like 3 hours of re-rolling maps, of just wanting to punch myself in the face of sheer boredom, I just go, okay, I'll just... Black Marsh. How often do you make character backups? To be honest, I haven't done that in a long time. I probably should. So, not as often as I'd probably recommend people do that. Jason says that's way too far. Yeah. And I mean, if people want to do that, that's fine. Even if they're like, hey, I'm doing a Holy Grail, and I'm just going to run Terrorized and Darl and see how long it takes to find every unique item in the game. You know, if you're honest with what you're doing and you say that to people, I don't have a problem with it. I don't think there should be. But if you're like, no, I'm doing a legit Holy Grail, and then you're like, but I only run Terrorized Cows and Terrorized and Darl, and I just changed the time to, you know, then I'm like, well, that's not really, you know. Okay, so that place went away. Let me see. How this goes out here, because I have like negative bazillion resistances, but I don't think there's really anything that there's no souls or anything out here, right? There's no beetles or anything, so maybe it'll be fine. Probably be fine. Not exactly crazy dense. Maybe round some of these schmuck stuff. Fasto. This dude, low key, has a lot of health. Oh, health! I never did my health forge on this character. Look at that. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. That's why I came out here. I guess while we're here. Yeah, Maramban, yeah, that's someone else just asked that question, like, I guess just before you had seen it or whatever, yeah. Okay, let's go like this. Alright, let's go, fellas. Co-rune, co-rune, co-rune. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, duh. He gives it to me. So, I got 2 Annies. 2 Annies. Yeah. I seen somebody ask that question before. They're like, I don't remember. It wasn't on mine. It was on someone else's video, maybe, or something. They were like, dude, how do you get 2 Annies in your inventory? Are you hacking or something? Yeah, buddy. All right, here we go. Co. Oh! Not that exciting. Another Lemrune. Another Lemrune. Impossible. Eh. Oh yeah, good point, Fred. Don't forget, fellas, hit that like button for me, right? All right. Atticus says, let me give you a YouTube like real quick. Yeah, what a legend. Over on Twitch, but says he's hopping over YouTube just to hit the like button. Let's go. Edible stream when? Not about that. I never really got into that kind of stuff. is it really some other thing that costs money that I really want to do, and then all of a sudden I'll like doing it, and then I'll want to do it more often? I don't think so. I already drink alcohol too often. I don't want to have another thing that costs money that I just consume and consume and consume. What's this, rain right now? Is it raining? I don't know if you live by me, Snipes. It was kind of sprinkling when I came down here, I guess. Top secret says just make a $2 asthma steak to try to get him to react to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a surefire way. That's a pretty handy way to blow up your YouTube channel, right? Just try to make videos. I've seen people do that. All they do is try to make videos that big YouTubers will react to. I've definitely seen that kind of thing happen before. Alright, let's go get these repaired. I should have done that before. When they introduced Terror Zones, were you a fan of them? No, I'm still not a big fan of them. I still wish they would get rid of Terror Zones. Personally. Suave Peanuts. People just starting single player journey. What character do you recommend to start with? Have the most fun playing? I always recommend when you start single player to start off with a sorceress, unless you want to, and there's nothing wrong with starting with a paladin. You can do a good job that way too. I feel I haven't done it that way, but I feel like you could definitely go Fist of the Heavens, and you can go into the Chaos Sanctuary and find a lot of great stuff for your character and all that kind of good jazz. But starting off sorceress and Andariel, Mephisto, LK, you're golden, right? So, hot sauce stream. You find a grail item, you need a chip. You eat one of the one chip challenge things. Hard pass. Some kid just died the other day doing the one chip challenge, so hard pass. Hard pass. D. said he starts off Meteor Orb and Hydra. Yeah, I always just go Blizzard personally, or the one time I did hardcore playthrough, I did Frozen Orb, but I guess you can go the other way. Etiquette's over on Twitch says Summon Necro, easy to learn the game. Yeah, Summon Necro can do pretty good budget too, and the reason, another reason I say there's no problem definitely starting off with another character, because I started off Sorceress this last time, but I just could not. I was just getting so unlucky. I could just never find my Shaco and a bunch of other stuff from Andariel and Mephisto. I ended up finding Andariel with my Necromancer off of Diablo. So, and I was literally in the Chaos Sanctuary with a Nage's Puzzler and my Necromancer and like a Spirit Sword. Players 3, just popping bodies. So. Dust Shroud. Yeah, from Michigan. Yeah. I didn't mean Snipes to go any further than that. Like, oh, I live in this town. My address is this. Yeah, no, I wasn't going there. Yeah. So you're a fellow Michigander. Yeah. Can't wait to see if you're gonna have extended storage. you're talking about for the next season? I severely doubt that, etiquette, so. Severely doubt it. Personal opinion, but yeah. OG Duriel says Fist of Heaven's Paladin, Telestaff, spam Chaos over and over. Yeah, that's another option. Fist of the Heavens, you can do super budget. You can just kind of stay back and not get hit, so I do agree with that. Bailey, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Nick says he always started Corpse Explosion Necro before Sunder Charms, but now it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like there's always a lot of options, but before Sunder Charms, you were definitely more limited on where you could go, I suppose. Before Enigma, with like everything, obviously. Ed says Summon Necro versus Cows. So much fun. Yeah, Summon Necro can kind of do it all, right? Kind of do it all. There's almost no monsters that end up being immune to physical and fire, so rare occasional bosses or whatnot, right? So anyway, here I guess. Amp damage doesn't get the 1/5 efficiency, you say? Yeah, I mean, there aren't really a ton of physical immunes anyways, right? So that's kind of what I feel. Corpse Explosion is so cool anyways, because there are so few. And the stupid ones that are immune to physical are usually like gnats and stuff like that. Just little dumb monsters that you don't care about. I don't want you to carry more. I want you to... Gosh dang it. This is player 7, Sup Lordo. Skywalker, stackable gems and runes. Yeah, I mean, that would be a currency tab or something like that would just be legendary. Personally, I just want, like, quality of life stuff like that, right? Karma, Stony Tombs is dense, no fire immunes. Yes, I mean, Stony Tombs is cool for sure. I definitely run that quite a bit. Like, one of the areas I'll go for sure. Ghosts are immune to physical, says Feely. Yeah, that is true, yeah. You just don't... Most of the places that ghosts are... I mean, not most of the places, I guess, but... Like, you're not going to run Arcane Sanctuary with a Summon Necro. I mean, I guess I just don't go those places, right? So... Lord Krulos, do you think they'll nerf... Do I think they'll nerf Mosaic? No, I 100% do not think that they will. I mean, I wish they would, but I don't think that they will. I mean, people like that it's super cheap and overpowered. Like, that's what people like. They like that they can just do their Health Forge and get a Gull Rune and make Mosaic on day one a ladder and just melt the entire game instantly. Like, that's what people want, so... And once you give people that crazy power, they lose their minds if you take it away. So they really couldn't. Like, they'd have a full-out mutiny if they nerfed Mosaic. My opinion, not yours. Remember. And everybody leaves the stream. Passive and magic skiller. Let's go. Ooh. It's a skiller. It's about as exciting as a skiller gets, right? As a generic one. Is there really a need to nerf Mosaic though? Oh yeah, Mosaic is, in my opinion, absolutely terrible for the game. It's totally leading that power creep thing for a freaking a Gull Rune that you can just get from a Hell Forge, like day one a ladder. Literally like 5-6 hours in the ladder if you're like a real fast runner. You can just destroy the entire game on players 8 difficulty solo. It just makes no sense. Oh, Bailey gifting one Slayership. Ugh. Thank you so much, my man. My man.
Let's go.
Let's go. Nick says they just need to make something else stronger than it. I did see, and then you also said they need to add a harder difficulty. I mean, it depends, because, like, if you make everything more powerful, so if you made a harder difficulty, would that mean that the harder difficulty would have higher drop rates than this difficulty? Because if it doesn't, then why would anybody do it, right? So then you're just leading to even more power creep, because people are getting items even faster. And then obviously you're adding more powerful items, which is more power creep, which makes the game really easier, even more so for everybody. So it just leads to this cycle where you end up with Diablo 3, right? Where on day one, everyone has their perfect gear or whatever, their full set of perfect in-slot stuff, and they just, like, are powering through rifts or whatever, right? I don't know. I think there's a reason that so many people have liked Diablo 2 for so long, and I don't think that they should try to make something that's great better. Like, you know, they'd be like, hey guys, we have this new and improved bacon. And you're like, why would you do that? I mean, is there a chance they could make bacon better? Sure. But, like, why? You know? That's my best analogy. That's my best analogy. Fred up here a minute ago says you need to. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that they do have a lot of value early on, but that's because everyone is a Mosaic assassin, is why they cost so much to trade for. The Gull runes that we're talking about here from the Hellforge. They only cost so much because everyone's a Mosaic assassin, because it's so easy to make them. And they're so powerful. So it's kind of one of those, you know. But yeah, you can just hopefully get lucky, you get one. If not, trade for it. Boom, you get 2 mosaics, melt everything. Bacon dipped in hash oil. Oh, was that ethereal? Do it! Oh my gosh. Still never gotten an ethereal Reaper's Toll in my life. I feel like I should have got lucky and got one by now. The number of these I've found and identified. One day, we're still searching for that ethereal Reaper's Toll, fellas. Oh, Lee, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Impossible bacon. There you go, Karma. Yeah. See, they made bacon even better. Impossible. Vegan bacon. Even better bacon. T-Dub says, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in. Top Secret also never got an ethereal one, so I'm not the only one at least. Theorists have old school Diablo 2 though. Why would I want to go back to a 400 by 600 box on my screen to play Diablo 2? All they have to do is not fucking mess up Diablo 2 Resurrected. That's all they need to do. Just don't mess it up. That's literally all they need to do. I don't even have enough room for this stuff. Let me go ahead and... this. Inside, I guess I could throw that over here. Just don't mess up the game that's already an amazing game. Yeah, that did kind of... I tried stopping for a second, but I just can't. I just couldn't. It's so aggravating when people want to take the best game ever made and make it different. Why would you want to do that? It makes no sense to me. Hey, the game's amazing. We've been playing it for decades. Literally decades. Still like it. We need to change it. I mean, the new graphics is cool and everything, but really, like, That would have been perfectly fine if they didn't change anything. Not all the changes ended up bad. I'm gonna be straight up. But the problem is that a lot of them have been. Terror zones, sunder charms. They're not good for the game. So Mosaic Assassin. And I would just rather not make the game worse than make it worse. Personally. I forgot to repair these again. Boy, I gotta throw in some... I might have to just get rid of these. I don't want to keep repairing these all the time. With how OP a Mosaic is, you need at least 2 burr, like a burr in each. I mean, I guess if they wanted to do that, like if I was gonna say, you know, sure, they should make it cost more, I would say they shouldn't use a burr rune in it. It should be like, sir, something else. Sir, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Sir. I'm going to say sir 5 more times. See, the thing is that Zod, though, is... I mean, Zod's not used a lot, but it's so rare that, like... You can't put a Zod in it. I feel like Zod and Cham, specifically for Mosaic, since you need 2 of them, it can't be Zod. I was thinking maybe Sir... like, even just go Sir, Gull... Ist? Something like that. I don't want to... I wouldn't go too crazy with it, because then it would just be impossible to make. Which, I mean, online, I know Zods aren't worth much to trade, but I'm talking single player, the way that I play. Not that I would want to anyways, because I can't stand the way it looks, too, so... Fred said Vex Skull. Yeah, I mean it's there. It's there. Sorta, yeah. I would say Sir, it's a little bit higher, more rare, but you know, that's just a preference wise or whatever you want to call it, yeah. Yeah. Maybe some other high runes, like Gull and Maul and up. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking there, Ed. Sort of what I was thinking. But yeah, any of the stuff I said about wanting it out of the game and stuff like that, just let me be clear. They're not taking Mosaic out of the game. 100%. I would be shocked if Mosaic was taken out of the game or nerfed. I would be shocked. If anything, I would guess they would be more likely to like power creep all the other builds like crazy than take Mosaic out of the game. Like I could see them being like, oh, people like playing Mosaic. We should make the Fury Druid do 7,000% more damage then, and then you know, give it splash damage too, and then everybody would play that one, and it'd be, you know, they could just one tap players 8 everything, and then make every build one tap players 8 everything with, you know, Lum tier L, and they just wear that in a helmet, in a druid pelt, and then you can just melt the entire game. Yeah, we should do that. Yeah. They're much more likely to do that than they are to nerf Mosaic, I feel. Sierra, huh? 3D combat skills, let's go. Marumba says Ohm Lem Gull for, I think, believe for Mosaic. Yeah, interesting. I thought about Ohm, but Ohm's already used for Call to Arms, which everybody makes. So I was like, I don't know. I have a Diablo partner inside info. Yeah, right. Diablo partner literally means nothing. It doesn't mean anything, really. Sur's pretty underused. Yeah, the only thing Sur's used for is cubing two of them together to get a burr rune. Oh, I should, well, what is the quantity at here? Yeah, it's up there, so that's fine. Did you watch the ARPG Legend panel at ExileCon with Brevik and Phil Shank? No, I seen a couple clips from it, I guess. Just little things where they, like, called out Diablo 4, essentially, I think, and something along that lines. I can't remember for sure, but you know, I don't, Exile, Path of Exile, I didn't really care about, so I didn't, you know, I wouldn't watch the thing about it, right? So that's just me, though. Rory, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Raph, what's going on? Welcome in as well. Show your SK. So SK, I'm gonna do a build video on this. I mean, I can shout it out for you real quick, but I don't want to stop and go over everything here. So I got Phoenix Shield is the biggest thing. Enigma Griffins. You want to have some 220 Java gloves, War Travs, Razor Tail, bunch of Java skillers, and then all the obvious stuff in the inventory. And then Call to Arms, obviously, on swap and stuff like that. The Phoenix Shield's the only thing that's interesting, really. Everything else is generic. Kinda, sorta. But, yeah, no. Just because every few minutes someone comes in and asks me to show them my full build every few minutes. So probably tomorrow or the next day I'll do a build showcase. The way that I kind of settle on here, how I wanted to rock this build out. Oops. Bone wand. Uh-oh. Where did my mana go? Couple teleports, lost all my mana. Oh yeah, that's probably why. Dum-dum. Duke Crow the Whip. Promises for quality of life. He rocks both jabs. Yeah, I thought about doing that. Good old Chaos Sanctuary never fails, fellas. Chaos Sanctuary, there's a reason everybody runs it. There's a reason everyone runs it. Dun 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 dun. Vex Rune. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with Terrazone Towers? Is that what it is right now? I didn't even... Oh, Forgotten Tower. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it. I feel like this build's just not great for it. It was just Great Marsh a second ago, Lyle. But I obviously didn't want to do Great Marsh with the souls in there. But I didn't notice it had changed, to be perfectly honest. Wait a second. It's 12:30. I thought it was Great Marsh a minute ago. Maybe I'm confused. Huh. But I think the movement speed of this build is just not going to... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention where I was teleporting. Not greatly suited for getting to and going through the tower. Could be wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. How many Tyreals mites have you found in D2? Oh, I've never found Tyreals mite in my life. My life. Oh, somebody asked how many a second ago. Sorry, I missed it. What I had on my Grail, my Holy Grail, if anyone's interesting. I got 3 items left. Wisp Projector somehow. Tyreals mite, obviously, and Schaefer. Which I've found Schaefer several times, but just not on single player D2R on my Holy Grail here. So it's like, yeah, I've found several of them, but how much do I wait? What? So I've always wondered how much do you pay at editor Phil? Me and editor Phil, we split everything 50-50. Why the Phoenix? Pretty much just the redemption aura, essentially. Pretty much just the redemption aura. That way, your life and your mana stay up essentially all the time. Spiderweb Sash. Ral Rune. Ral Rune. There you are. Couldn't find him. We'll take that. Is Obsession worth it? Kind of not. Obsession's pretty much just like a for show piece, kind of. If you fully deck out like a Nova Sorceress with that, you can do good, but now with Sunder Charms and everything, and self-wielding Infinity, the way they changed the minus enemy lightning res and stuff, it's not, like, just for how difficult it is to find the base and to get the perfect, I haven't really seen an example of an Obsession being worth it, really. Being worth it beyond a, like a showpiece, or whatever you want to call it. A meme build or something along them lines. But I am still looking for a good Obsession based on single player, though. Death Sash still on the list? No. Nope. That one's not on the list. Ogriax, let's go. Boy, Titans are so much better. Never running out of quantity. Stab these guys down. Boo boo. Thunderstorm Obsession, let's go! That's for the real GG players. That's the real meme build right there. Going for a max Thunderstorm build. Pacifist Sorceress playthrough, let's go! Run in circles, letting Lightning Storm take people out. Oh! I didn't think that they would kill me in one. Ah, oh, you dummy. Thanks a lot, chat. No, my battle orders ran out. I wasn't paying attention. And also, I just was like YOLOing up in there. Typical Phil maneuver. Right there. Typical Phil maneuver. I lost all those full rejuves. Great. Ugh. Yeah, I was just being dumb. Just being dumb. And that, my friends, is why I do not play hardcore. Yeah, okay. A group right there to chop out. I'll enjoy Obsession once I make one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about that's what I'm gonna do with the Zod rune, but also kind of want to do a Breath of the Dying, sorta. You know what? I want to put these in the stash as well. Got another Vex rune. Jeez, another one. Let's put it over here, I guess. Ribcracker. Well, yeah, I mean, the problem is finding one of those as well, right? I've never found an ethereal Ribcracker before, so those are like things that people say that they're gonna do, like online, where you can just trade for everything, right? People don't ever find that stuff. I mean, they do. Somebody does, but it's so uncommon that on single player you're not like, oh, I'm gonna save this. Like, you're more likely to almost to find a Zod rune than you are to find the ethereal Ribcracker. So you check out my game Steam page. The graphics are not bad. I didn't check out the Steam page. I seen you in the I was actually looking around in my Discord, and I seen you had posted something in the self-promo channel in there where people can post whatever, anything they want in there, really, whether it's YouTube or you post it up in there, your game I had seen. And I just seen like screenshots of it, I guess, but yeah, I mean, it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. Do I hit 99? No, I do not. No. I was looking at that, maybe throwing on the amount. I don't know. It's so hard because do I really care about teleporting around all the time? Like, you teleport like 5 times, you're saving 1 frame. It's like one, I don't know. Because in order to hit that, you either need an 18 FCR plus caster amulet, throwing on, well, I guess you wouldn't need that. Let's see, 99. Let me do the math again. So we got 60. It'd be 80 with this. So you need a 19 FCR caster amulet in order to hit 99, unless I took off. I could pull off an SOJ and go 10 and 10, or 9 and 10, or whatever. So, yeah, it's just, so I would lose 30 res, I would lose a skill, I would lose 100% chance to pierce to get to 99, you know, to get 1 more frame, 1 more cast frame. So it's like, is that really what I want to be doing? I guess it would be 2 more cast frames, because I'm at the, I'm even under the 68 or whatever it is, or I don't know what the next lower one is, I forget offhand, but I don't know that it's gonna be worth it. I mean, I know some people say it is, obviously, but aim for the head. Says, oh, back to D2. Yeah, I've been playing nothing but D2 for, I don't know, about a week after this first season came out, because it was so bad, right? In my opinion, it was no bueno to me. We'll just grab these little ones for now, I guess. Not even death. Good old gold strike. I remember the first. I can remember the first time I found a gold strike, actually, in a cow game. I thought it was so cool. I didn't realize I didn't grab these. Grab those real quick. Lyle says his merc died to champion archers in the tower. Yeah, those will get you, right? Those will get you. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs for a second. So Phil, what's the problem with PC yesterday? I missed the beginning. I don't know what the problem was. Honestly, my computer, I don't know if you had seen or heard or whatever, it just blue screened midstream. Like I was a couple hours into stream or something, just blue screened. I'm like, holy smokes, like what? Jesus. But I don't know what happened. See, Nick says he's working on the monsters, getting the loot right now. Gotcha, I'm trying to grab the D2 field. Good one to aim for, my man. So, literally, don't go anywhere, okay? I'm just going to walk, literally 15 seconds, I'm going to go grab something to drink. And while that's happening... Hold on. I'm not going anywhere, fellas. Stand up. Hold on. Spending more time setting this up than I am going to get in the drink. Like I never left. Printer, 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 printer. Black cherry sparkling water. Let's go. This always happens. I just left. I put that picture up with the printer. View count on the stream went up when I was gone. Huh. That doesn't taste like I thought it would. That's way more black cherry-y than I thought it would be. I don't know about that. I thought it'd be more watery with a slight black cherry flavor. Unfortunate. That printer needs its own Instagram page. Right. I should start its own printer Twitter page, right? Well, I mean, its own X page. So, how long you guys think before they change Twitter back to Twitter? You think it's going to be in the next couple of months? In the next year? 3 years from now? How long you guys think it's going to be? Cody B says never. Never. I love the letter X. It's just, I have nothing against the letter X, right? Like, it's a pretty cool letter. Like, it's like a line, but then there's like another line in the other, like, direction. Like, it's cool. But, what a dumb thing to do to a company. What a dumb thing. In my opinion, I don't want to offend anybody. I know people can get real mad about certain things, but it's just, I mean, objectively, come on. You made your entire company name a singular letter? Oh, it's like strange. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I would say, I guess I would, if I had to guess, I would say somewhere between 1 year and 2 years is what I think. But that's just my thought on it. He got you talking? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. He got people talking about how stupid he is. How dumb of an idea it was. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but did anybody, I don't know. I know there's no bad publicity, I guess, but like, I don't know. Like, Jeffrey Dahmer ate all these people. Well, that's no publicity's bad publicity. Yeah, but we're talking about him murdering and eating people. Like, that's not good. Come on, you know. And that's an exaggerated example, I know. But you get what I'm saying, right? Retired tech, CIW, retired tech. What's going on, my dude? Miss being able to game at the moment. Ah, yeah. You'll get back to it in no time, right? Must be at work or something, I'm assuming. Welcome in. Removing the option to block, you think, is a dumb idea. I'm trying to think which one is dumber. Real hard. I don't know. See, I have a Twitter, but I don't use it very much. Like, I don't know. It's hard. I just don't like being on my phone a lot. I'm already on it a lot, and I want to be on it less. So it's like, so I don't really use Twitter a lot. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to tell which one's dumber, I guess. I disagree with both, I should say. How do I word that? Yeah, I don't think either one's a good idea. But I can't tell in my brain, my little brain I got, which one's worse. Jeff up here says SpaceX, Model X. Yeah, he has some obsession with the letter X. This is true. And it's one of the reasons, isn't that the reason he got kicked out of, not kicked out of, but what was it? He wanted to change PayPal to X, so they like forced him to sell off his part of the company or something. I don't remember the story. This probably isn't right, but there was, oh jeez, something along those lines that had happened. Because he was so obsessed with calling his companies X for some reason. Just the letter X. Oh, there's that Wisp, fellas. Let's go. Unidentified Wisp projector. I cannot wait to look at this beautiful Wisp right here. Boom. Oh, man. For a second there, I seen all this stuff, and I thought it was a Wisp. Without looking at the name real quick, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Got me good. Got me good. That's alright. Hopefully my mercenary's not dying over there. Good. He's just doing work. I think he smoked a joint and came up with X. I don't know, because he's been had that name in his head for like decades now. I don't know what it is. For whatever reason, he's obsessed with the letter X. Am I magic finding or just looking for high runes? I mean, finding high runes is obviously good. I'm magic finding to try to find stuff, but I wanted to do a little bit of a different area too. I mean, I am running the River of Flames and the Chaos Sanctuary here. Derek. So, and the whole river, the whole way of the River of Flames, the whole area is an 85 area. So, but and you can definitely find the high runes down here too. Oh, Karma says decade equals 10, and in Roman numerals X is 10. Coincidence? Let's try and do the X-Files. You know, the conspiracy theory sound. Ho Li Long Wang. Every new idea is dumb until it makes money. Kinda, I guess. I mean, changing the name to X, I mean, I don't know that in any way is increasing Twitter's revenue. But the company's revenue, I should say. Twitter's revenue. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's no way to know for sure, right? These are all just opinions. I'm spouting random opinions, talking about random things, right? But we'll see what happens. Derek, I'm sitting at 225 right now, so not bad. Usually I try to get more on characters, but you know, 225 just a tad under what, you know, I'd recommend 250 to 300 usually. It's just a wee bit under that. So it is what it is. Brian says, dang straight, I find most of my high runes on the way to do something. Like when you're on your way to keys or house, things like that. Yeah, I've seen other people occasionally will run the River of Flames. It's kind of just like, you know, switch it up a little different, whatever, but I decided just to go ahead and we'll do that right now. I didn't want to do the tower just because I feel like the tower requires more mobility for me to really enjoy doing that. Bullrock Blade, let's go. Good old Flame Bellow. Yeah, we don't need to ID another Flame Bellow. Actually, let me look at that for a second. Correct me if I'm wrong, because the way this works, right? So it has 3 to fire skills, 13 to Inferno. If I'm not mistaken, if you dual wield this, like let's say they both had 13 to Inferno, it would not work to be 26 to Inferno, right? Because only the one works for the skill. The same way you can't hold 2 PTAs and get the battle orders to like 2 6 battle orders, you know, to get 12, right? That is accurate, correct? You smart people. Some other people are smart and they remember this stuff. So, this is player 7, Derek, by the way. When you drop almost everything already, does it get boring? I can see what you're saying there. There are times when you can feel that way, right? It's a little bit different in my situation, obviously. It's almost, how do I explain it? When you're streaming, you're reading chats, you're trying to, we're talking about Twitter, we're talking about what's your favorite band, man, my fantasy football team rocks, all these things. You know, it's almost like I'm like 25% thinking of Diablo 2 right now, and I'm like 75% thinking about everything else I'm doing, and like trying to think of and say and stuff. So it's a little bit different situation for me, and that's also when I recommend anyone who if they are trying to do something like I'm doing right here, get a second monitor, put podcasts on, have another video rocking, don't run the same area over and over again. But I kind of get what you're saying. It can get that way sometimes. Oh, Snowpro said he smacked that like button, but did you? I'm sure all these legends definitely hit the like button, right, guys? Right? Oh yeah, Brian, I forgot about that. There is a super chest. I feel like there is a super chest, but it's not always there. And this map doesn't have one, I think. It'll be like right here on a map that looks this way. I forget the way you look at it. I seen a video about it. I think it was Llama did a video about it. I can't remember exactly where it would be, but this map, they don't all have them. So sometimes they can be in a really, like sometimes they could be like right here or something, which would be, you know, obviously sick. But okay, where was it? I think you only get a max +4 to skills for classes with those skills. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, I see what you're saying. So actually, I worded my question wrong. Is what I think I did. Because the whole barbarian dual wielding CTAs is a different situation than a barbarian dual wielding flame bellows to get 24 to Inferno, with another 6 to all fire skills. So I worded that question wrong in 2 different ways, I feel. But anyways, maybe that's something I'll look up later. Ogre gauntlets. Ooh. Javazan is pretty crazy against bosses, and that's a player 7 Diablo, which is completely unnecessary. Like, I could lower the difficulty just for Diablo if I wanted to, but that's so much work. So much work. Saffron said he thinks it's exactly the same as the CTA situation. Well, I thought it was because battle orders, getting plus to skills. I'm not sure, yeah. So maybe it is the same as the battle order situation. I'm not sure. How do you move the minimap like that? Oh, Snowpro, you didn't know you could do that? You just use the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can move it around like this. And then you just close it and open it and it'll recenter again. Try it out, Phil. I feel like I have, but... Oops. Opened Microsoft... it's opened Paint on accident. Let's go here. I feel like I did, and it was not great. And then, I know one time, this was years ago, before I knew that you couldn't dual wield CTAs, like call to arms, for battle orders, and I made a barb like that, and shout out Macro Bio Boy, he's actually like, Phil, just letting you know, that doesn't work that way. And I was like, ew, God. Let me go ahead and, yeah, just go ahead and change that, this and that. Brian said I couldn't play without the minimap. For sure, yeah. Minimap is... How would you know where you're going? You'd be like in Diablo 4. How people keep... Well, I can't do it on here, but how people keep spamming up the map over and over again, the full map like this, because you don't have a mini overlay. Boy, what a disaster not having a map overlay in D4 is. What a disaster. Wolvie, yo! Welcome in. The algorithm... Wait, what? Oh, Brian, you said the algorithm does not give... Does give him much time to venture into other content. I probably missed the context for that comment. My apologies. I'm trying to catch up here. So hard. Bandar said he loves the Lightning Fury Javazan. It's pretty powerful, yeah. It's pretty powerful. This isn't usually the way I would build it, but because usually I don't have a Phoenix shield, but I wanted to make a Phoenix and use it because, you know, I have too many high runes on accident, so. Got like no survivability. Resistances looking great over here, but does a lot of damage and keeps your mana up. The Phoenix really helps out your survivability too, right? As long as you don't get like 1 tapped or 2 tapped, you're fine. Saffron says, actually, CTA not the same as Flame Bellow, so... See, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. Thaddeus says, most fun build right here. Alright, yeah, it's, I mean, it's pretty powerful. It's alright. I kind of feel like... For what I'm doing, it's not really the best, but I'll keep rocking it. Those guys are too spread out. They need to be closer together for the Lightning Fury to work better. Like, it's almost better online than it is on single player, just because, not that it's literally better, but because of Holy Grailing. You know, online you go run cows or do whatever and find high runes, and kind of like the Vex I just found and stuff, and then trade that for the gear you actually want and need, right? But on single player, like here I have too many high runes, so, like... I need to find, no matter how many Zods or Vexes I find, or Chams or Burrs, it's never going to turn into a Tyreals Might, right? So. Maybe we'll add a map overlay. if you buy the next battle pass. Arcane Sanctuary. I mean, I could do that. A lot of ghosts, though, and then I find more runes that I don't need. Alright, just hit in whatever chat. Terror Zone or... Like, should I do this Terror Zone? Yes or no? Just everybody, just put it in chat, yes or no, and I'm gonna look at it and see what I should, if I should do this Terror Zone or not. Well, Mojo, do I use 640 Javs or F upgraded Titans? I play single player, completely solo self-found, so I don't have either one of those. I have regular Titans. I would use either one of those, but I don't have either. So, everybody on YouTube says yes, and okay, so I guess everybody in the YouTube chat said yes, so. Do you even have Phoenix? Yeah, on single player here, because those things like 640s and F Titans and stuff, they're more rare than like runes. Yeah, I got. Check this out for anybody. I'm gonna show off for a second. Everyone says yes, so I'm gonna go run that. I guess everyone except for La Cruz. So, unfortunately, but this page right here, these are all the runes that I need to cube up because I have too many high runes on a mule that I'm running out of room. So I have all these runes that I'm gonna cube up because I don't have anywhere to put them. But I need to start going and getting the chipped and flawed gems, and I need to cube them up. So I mean, and I got the runes over here for Beast, already set, ready to go. I mean, I might as well throw the Vex over here too. I don't know. I'll see how many Vexes I got at the current. I already cubed up probably 10 Vex runes already, and then I cubed up a bunch of those Ohms too to get the higher stuff. So it's like you just get too many runes on sync. Like runes drop so much more frequently than that super rare stuff. It's like crazy. Boy, this stuff gets wrecked. I gotta check my phone's been going off, so Beast for a Summon Mancer. That's the idea. Why am I getting so many text messages? What's going on here? Oh, nothing important. Just a bunch of reminder texts in a group chat about another draft I got tonight. Just like a $25 friends and family kind of, you know, stuff. Fred said I'm late, but yeah, do it. All right, sounds good. Yeah, it's not very dense. These monsters die so fast though. Holy moly. They're so weak. This is actually far better than I anticipated. Like, just this is player 7 too, so. Wow, this is actually a great idea. Fellas, Java's on Arcane Sanctuary God tier. Oh, it's a Sunder Charm. Let's go. I can't believe I found one. Can you believe that, fellas? A Sunder Charm. Oh. That is not too much hype. I'm probably going to find like 10 Thunder Chimes in this Terror Zone. That's one. Ooh, Ogre Maul. Come on. Yeah. Oh, after this run, remind me. I have the craziest Ogre item that I've ever found, and I wanted to. I don't remember how long ago I found it. I have it on a mule, and it's the most god tier Ogre item I've ever seen. Almost. The best Ogre I've ever found. Player 7 dang easy. Yeah, it's working dang good. Javazon's obviously awesome, but this is working. I don't know. Sometimes you don't realize like monster's life pool, right? Because usually I would only ever run Arcane Sanctuary kind of like early on in ladder, right? Getting keys and then like rune farming. I would usually never be doing this, so kind of works pretty good here. As for the density, I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's like the efficiency wise, but I don't always only concentrate on the max efficiency part of it because I want to enjoy myself too, right? Did they adjust the drop rates for high runes in relation to DO2 LOD? No, not really. I've never heard that they did. Sometimes I kind of thought, oh boy, and a burn there. I had thought that they did, but what I honestly think it is that everybody's knowledge on the game just improved so much because of things like YouTube and YouTubers like myself, like telling people and easily finding all the stuff and information on how to do stuff more efficiently and where to find stuff better. So I think that's kind of what happened pretty much. I think everybody just got incredibly knowledgeable on the minutia of the game and everything. Oh, GTG in the house. Galback the Great. What's going on, darling? All right, everybody on your best behavior. Galback's here. Look at that, a Sunday on a Wednesday. Sunday. Patented. It's funny because I've seen people calling them Sundays in like Facebook groups, and I was like, ha, I wonder if they all call it Sundays because of me, or if other people, because obviously people could come up with the same idea, and it's not like that's some super original, you know, anybody could come up with that name. But I see people calling them Sundays in like Facebook groups, and I'm like, ha, I wonder if that's because of me. Too spread out. Forget about it. 5 monsters, who cares? Oh boy, even my Titans are running out here. Gotta do some pokey for a minute. Not many. This arm wasn't very dense. Kinda. Oh. That real quick. Suboptimal place to put that, but well. Okay, that's enough of that one. Your opinion on chances of a loot filter in next patch? Chances? I would put it at like doubtful. So I would put it probably something like 10%. I don't know why, but they're like not for that kind of thing. Like I don't know why. I do not know why, but Blizzard in general just seems completely, whether it's D4 or D2, they just seem like totally against loot filters for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. We spent all these time on these oil potions for D2R, and we want to make sure you see them because we spent time making them. Like, I don't care about the oil potion that you throw at stuff. Like, get it out of here. You know, like on the ground, like in endgame, I don't want to see thawing potions and stamina potions. Jeez, like, I don't care. Get it out of here. Galback stops in for the ego boost. I get it. That's the only reason I stream too, for the ego boost. Distorter. You say you can still have a good magic find and get good bases to drop. I mean, there's nothing special about terror zones that would make that you have a bunch of magic find and still find a bunch of bases. Like, see right here, there's not one, there's one white item here, I guess. These are all magic because of the magic find I have on. So that's not, I think that, I'm not really sure about that comment, to be honest. It just doesn't sound accurate, I guess, in my opinion. Grindy. Grindy really sucking up here. Trying to get a Gelback slaying stream going on. But terror zones might drop much better, huh? As far as I'm aware, Mojo, I don't think that rune drop rates are increased in terror zones. I know that you're gonna find more rare uniques in terror zones, but as far as I'm aware, I wouldn't like put $1 billion on anything, but I don't think rune drop rates are changed in terror zones. Because monster level doesn't affect rune drop chances, as far as I'm aware. These are a lot of, as far as I'm aware, but, you know. New rune word chances. I think there's a pretty good chance of new rune words. I think it's pretty good. I would say 75% chance. I mean, I feel like they have to do something, right? Like, it's only the 5th season of D2R, so I feel like they have to do something. Gorilla says, well, the thing is as opposed to a third-party filter or something like that, Blizzard needs to make one. It needs to actually work. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if we could get a legit loot filter that was like, yeah, legitimately filtered out. Like, I wouldn't see this key here. Like, we wouldn't see... I mean, there's not a ton of stuff here to really filter out, to be honest, but this isn't really a problem area. This oil potion, these bolts, key... See, this is... well, maybe this is a better example. You'd filter out all these greater potions that you're never going to pick up. You could even set it to filter out the super mana potions, because I'm never going to pick those up. You could do something like that, so... OP barb weapon, says Nick. Yeah, tough. The way Grief's made, it's almost impossible to have a, like, I don't even know, you'd have to do like 1000% enhanced damage or something on a rune word that'd be equal to Grief. And I mean, I'm not too expert on the ins and outs of the whole calculation, the way that the added damage works as opposed to enhanced damage, as a, you know, and opposed to this and that. I can't remember the full calculation, but from what I remember, it's like impossible to have an item have regular damage that would equal the way that the added damage is calculated on Grief. And that's part of the reason why I don't want them. That's one of the rune words they added in. They changed the game and added it in there. And I don't think that the people that made the rune word even really fully understood the way the game calculated damage. And they didn't know that it would be that way, I think. And I think that happens a lot, to be honest, so. Matthew V, good morning. Good morning. Would they redo synergies? Oh boy. So more balancing you're talking about? I don't think so, but I mean, who knows? I think they're done balancing, to be honest. I can't remember if they said anything about that or not. I feel like I remember them saying they were done doing balancing stuff with the skills, but I could be wrong. And yeah, someone asked, is this player's 8? It's player's 7. This is player's 7 difficulty. What if nobody at Blizzard actually knows how to make a loot filter? I mean, maybe. That's a thing. I had another idea. It was while I was editing the video, I decided not to go. I was almost going to go back and add it into the video that I made yesterday, but I decided not to. Why don't they just partner with people that have made this stuff already? Like, imagine if Blizzard went to... Oh, someone was asking about these swords the other day, too. They were like, I haven't seen those flying scimitars since D2R came out. That's funny. Like, why don't they just go like, let's say, like an in-house trading platform? Like, why don't they just do a partnership with like Tradery or something? Just make Tradery the official D2R trade site, and then, yeah, you could just literally in the game put a link to Tradery, you know, and just have in the game literally display the Tradery website in game, and then you would have a trade, an in-game trade. Like, that's all they would have to do. Or for the loot filter, like, I feel like somebody who made a loot filter for D2R, like if there is one out there, you could just go, hey, we'll give you 10 grand for your loot filter, or we'll give you $1,000 for your loot filter, $500 for your loot filter. And the people, whoever made these loot filters that do exist around, like, I'm sure there's one out there somewhere that someone has, they would just be like, what? You're gonna give me $1,000? Sick. And then you wouldn't have to spend any time doing anything, right? Doesn't that sound like something that would work? But yeah, Quick Cray over here on Twitch, just shouting out he just found a Cham rune. Nice, just found a Cham. On the first run at that. Yeah, Shark Alarmy also on Twitch saying, yeah, the flat damage like on Grief gets added and calculated first before enhanced damage, yeah. Yep. They'll give you 1,000,000 gold, says Karma. Yeah, right. Gorilla says, yeah, also ban all JSP users. Maybe. It is kind of against the terms of service, so. Let's see. I'm gonna take another drink here real quick. Clayton would love some new rune words. Yeah, hopefully I didn't ruin anything. Let's see. New rune words are the way that they're gonna go, I'm sure, so you'll probably get what you're wishing for there. Ooh. Something just mana burned me like crazy. Matthew said he found some old character files from like back in the day, and they're all like these crazy weird builds. Nice. Do you have any items that are like impossible nowadays? I did see you seeing like some weird, looked like some hybrid rune words maybe or something. Saffron said it's too much time for that one part-time worker to maintain the D2R. That one part, there's at least 2 people working on that work on D2R, right? You think there's only one person that part-time like looks over D2R server and game and everything? I feel like it's got to be more than that. You think that Fred says he thinks they should do one that just changes the colors? I can't stand not that I can't stand, but I don't like those ones that just change the colors, because the colors changing isn't the problem. The biggest problem, and once again, this like from the shorts I've made or we've seen in some of my videos, it's high runes dropping or items you want dropping, and you literally, they aren't displayed on the screen. Like right here is a good example. That one's locked, but these items just dropped out here. Like, there's more items than this on the screen. Then you zoom in and you could see them. Like, imagine if this super chest opened too. Like, some of the items that literally aren't displayed on the screen. That's the problem. As, in my opinion, of course. UPS, have I tried the Easter egg with the 4 souls? No. It's not, I mean, the amount of time and difficulty it is to do that, I don't really feel that there's any. I watched Llama's video on it. That was all I needed to know about it. You know, it's kind of neat, it's cool, you know, but it's not something it's not like a farming strat, I don't feel. Part-time on D2R and part-time on WoW Classic. They got one guy split between the two, you say, huh? Maybe. I don't work there. Sietse says he hopes they would up the base damage on weapons. Yeah, I mean, that could be something. Like, I'm kind of anti-change guy, but if you were going to try to make melee viable over casters, I mean, that would be one way, I suppose. But that summoner never stood a chance. Never stood a chance. Ooh, interesting. Minus requirements, 19 enhanced damage. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter with what I'm doing here, but kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. A lot of wasted rolls on that, even if you were trying to do something mid-low level dueling or whatever, blah 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 type of stuff. But it's interesting getting the minus requirements with the enhanced damage, I suppose. But just a little interesting. I gotta stay thirsty. Gotta stay hydrated. I mean, did Jabrunski quit streaming? He streams once in a while. I don't regularly speak to him. He I think he just, like, I just think he doesn't really make videos anymore. He, just streams, like, once in a while. I mean, he's got a full-time job and stuff, too, right? So, oh, gonna be good. Do it. Of course it is. He, actually, because I stream on Twitch and YouTube, right? So, he actually rated me on Twitch, well, it's a few months ago now, I guess, probably a month or two, but... Quick Prey says, drop notifications would be cool, huh? I mean, that's a bit too much of an ask, I feel. I mean, I would be... I don't know. I'm indifferent to drop notifications, I guess, I suppose, but... Does the Black Cherry need a nerf, or have you tamed it? No, it's still a little bit overpowering, but... Gotta wet the whistle, right? Do you use a Sunday on your Javazon? I do have one now. Are there even any? I don't remember. Let's see. Are the Goatmen out there immune to lightning? Or I might not even need one, to be honest. I do have an Infinity as well, so I probably could get away with not rocking one right here. Whatever, we'll try her out. Are you farming the arcane LOL? Yes, I am. Yep. Dun dun dun. I mean, why would I not farm Arcane Sanctuary? Apparently, this is like the best god tier Arcane Sanctuary farmer too. So. Oh, here's some 640s, baby! Oh. I'm 1/6 of the way there. 1/6 of the way there. Matthew V said he got a 15 all-res Grand Charm and a Sir from Lower Kuras. Nice. Just this morning. They could fix it. Gorilla, what do you mean by fix the platform thing? What is the platform thing? Yeah, this is player 7. Yeah, yep. Yep. Let's see, Fred. I don't mean change the colors. I mean show the items that are in that color screen. Like hitting Alt only shows magic. Hitting another key shows rares. Oh, I get what you're saying now. I mean, I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. Hitting multiple keys to show different item types. Way too much work for Phil, that's for sure. Will you play Starfield? No, I don't really have time to play other games, to be honest. Rune. This is gonna pain people, but people always say something. But I literally have so many runes and stuff that I just don't pick them up anymore. Don't pick them up no more. Lemon higher only from now on. Grindy says Terrazone Arcane GG. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty cool. I mean, probably not the literal best in the world, but it seems goodish. On top of that, look at that. I'm about to get another level here in just like an hour or two. If not less. Oops. Yo, Phil, will you be playing Project Diablo 2 Season 8? Will I be? No. Reset's 2 weeks away. Oh, I wonder if Project Diablo 2's reset's going to be on the same day as D2R reset, because they said the end of September here for D2R, so that'd be 2 weeks would be the 21st. So, but no, I don't. I like the first season of Project Diablo 2, but they, in my opinion, just my opinion, I am anti-change guy after all. They just started changing way too much. Like, even from season to season, they were changing every single piece of gear. Every single skill was getting changed, and it's just like they were taking skills away, adding skills, taking like plus skills off of every gear piece and adding stuff onto this one, and it was just too much stuff for me. I didn't want to deal with it, to be honest. LFG means less. Let's effing go. Havoc, you're more of a boomer than me. Just kidding. Welcome in, Havoc. Someone beat Starfield in 3 hours. Look it up. I had seen someone beat Starfield in under 5 minutes. Oh no, that wasn't Starfield. That was Baldur's Gate, maybe. I think it was Baldur's Gate. There was some glitch that if you killed this one person right at the beginning of the game, you'd just instantly win. Or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was, but... Look for group. Someone else said look for group is what it also meant, but I thought, I don't know. I've never heard this look for group thing. Is that like a World of Warcraft thing or something? I've never heard this LFG meaning, whatever. Yeah, I've only heard the let's effing go one. Maybe I'm a boomer. Ah, yeah, it's a WoW thing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I found, back in the day, I've told the story a couple times, but yeah, I found out WoW had a monthly fee, and I was like, oh boy. Never mind, not playing WoW, I guess. I'll just play Diablo 2. More? Pick up all the gold so I can see what's going on out here. Rail rune. Time for another drink. More Terrace D2. Welcome in, my man. Over on Twitch. Yeah, I dual stream on Twitch and YouTube. So you like the YouTube videos? Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you, my man. Lum rune. We'll skip it. We don't need no lum runes around here. Them chump lum runes. Chris Pratt says D2R much better for single player than WoW. Yeah, actually, to be honest, until I never played single player Diablo 2 with some very rare exceptions. But I never played single player Diablo 2 until I started my YouTube channel like 3 years ago. Never, like, barely touched it at all. The only time I ever played was, you know, because you couldn't, back in the day, you couldn't go on the internet anytime you wanted to, right? So, like, you couldn't go, you know, I couldn't just be on, you know, taking up the telephone line all day. So I'd have to play single player sometimes, but. Really aging myself there, huh? What are you trying to farm for? Ranzel. I have 3 more Grail items. I've found every single unique in the game, but I'm still looking for Tyreals Might. I'm looking for Wisp and Schaefer's. So I'm just running 85 areas and also Terror Zones, hoping to get lucky. All those ghosts are too far spread out. Thank you guys also on YouTube for hitting the like button for me. I know you guys already did, so I'm not going to ask you to, but I just want to say thank you guys for hitting that like button. Culture Plus One says that your videos have been quite helpful playing D2R on Switch. Glad the videos helped you out, my man. Glad they did. Glad they did. For sure. WoW is not a single player game, says Saffron, so yeah. I guess that makes sense. I just couldn't get over the $15 a month. I'm like, wait a second. This game is like $50, and then I have to, as soon as I get home, I have to pay another $15 to play it. And then next month I have to pay another $15. And then next month I have to pay another $15. What? Get out of here. What am I gonna do after the Grail, Tadas? Yeah, I don't know. Thought about maybe. I'm not sure. Not sure. I've had some ideas, but. Flyo says, got a 24 life trap skiller. Nice, nice, nice. Good find. Culture, you said single player versus online. What do you mean by that? I missed the context, I believe. I forgot what I was saying. So. Ranzel says the only unique he's never found in his life is that Bong Cheng Zhong staff or whatever. What? Really? That one's not that rare of an item, which is kind of shocking. That's one of those ones if you really wanted to find out the item level of it and run like, honestly, probably like Nightmare Mephisto or something to find it. Just do like 1,000 players, 8 Nightmare Mephisto runs with like 800 magic find. Fired helmet. So that is the Andals Almighty. Ooh. As I was trying to say, I was like, wait a second, that's not a G face. But I didn't want to say it out loud in case I was wrong. I couldn't. Sometimes the bases of the same names I get twisted in the brain. Yeah, this is a good song. Hold on. Oh, man. This one just hits good. Really does. Really does, fellas. A 175 poison damage small charm. You don't really find them over 100 very often, so that's interesting. Not something I use on single player really, but that's interesting. That's interesting. This right here. Can't reach far enough. My hand gets cut off. That's cool. Not the most insane thing, but cool. Kinda cool. Holy Grail challenge. No. I will not live long enough to ever be able to even remotely sniff out finishing up Holy Grail. Come on. Good oh yeah, Corey up here from a minute ago I was talking about good memories there on the dial-up back in the day. Call comes in, kicks you out of a bail run. Oh, mine it wouldn't kick you off, but just when people would call you, this get the dial tone, right? So make every rune word. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that along the way, right? I don't know if I could I might even have enough runes now to make every rune word in the game, to be honest. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not, because I'd have to stop and save some of the lows and stuff like that. Am I having a stroke? There's this weird beeping sound where it's coming from. I was just having a Mitch McConnell happen to me. Oh, Sunday Charm. Let's go. Good boots? No. Perfect Sunday? Also no. Also no. You can do a grail on just one character. That did cross my mind. I thought about doing something like that, but I feel like that might get boring. I thought about maybe doing like a 80% speed run or something like that, like an 80% grail speed run or something like that, because it's like impossible. I mean, doing an entire Holy Grail, like I'll never beat Inferno, right? What he did when D2R first launched, he did a Holy Grail in like 28 days or something like that, or 35 days or something like that. So I don't know that, you know, that would just be ridiculous. He's too into that. So how much MF am I rocking? I'm at 225 currently. Jamal, Sir Jabber. I don't know if I'll ever make that one. Yeah, I guess that one would be the problem right now, because I don't have that many Jaws. I think I only have one of them. Never mind, I don't have any of them. I forgot I just made this. So I would have to cube up to them, and then I wouldn't have enough runes to make the other rune words I haven't made. So I need to somehow get some Jaws if I wanted to make every rune word. That's probably, maybe that'd be the first thing I would attack. When I completed the Holy Grail, like finding every unique, I would do every rune word. So maybe that could be an excuse to go ahead and run Trav sometime, huh? Because Trav is like a good spot for finding runes, right? Allegedly. Allegedly. Get off the phone. I need to finish downloading Limp Bizkit Nookie. That's funny. Boy, downloading songs back in the day. Boy, speaking of Limp Bizkit, one of their CDs, I went to Kmart and bought it, and I didn't know that Kmart only sold edited CDs. And it was real disappointing when I got home and I'm listening to like break stuff, and it's like all edited and annoying. Because they swear a lot in that one too, so real annoying. Tyreals might good for Roxanne? Question mark. Excuse me. I mean, Tyreals might, I don't believe is really that great for anything, is it? Just super rare and trophy item kind of deal? Just kind of like, oh my gosh, I actually found it type of thing. Maybe it could be used on a thing here and there, but none that I've ever seen, really. Not a good use anyways, I should say. Oh, Rune. Don't be good. Good. Get off of Napster, yeah. Good old Napster. Those were the days. Limes says, lower Karrast, maybe. Yeah. I don't want to run lower Karrast again. I've done so many thousand lower Karrast runs in my day. Robert Z says he remembers doing chores to be able to afford a second phone line. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I never went that far. Gorilla says Whirlwind on Players 3. Amazing rune farm in there at Trav. Yeah. A good option for sure. That's what I'm thinking about doing for ladder reset, actually. Lazy Jones is still streaming. Yeah, it's been about 2.5 hours. This isn't too crazy for me. It's not like an insanely long stream, but yesterday the only reason it was shorter because my computer blue screened on me, which was so cool. So cool. Break stuff equals best. Yeah, really, really great song, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, musically technical and difficult and like, man, this guitar work or this drums is great. I don't know, but I like it. Chris says, yeah, sadly, the fastest way for a jaw is to cube stuff up from LK. It is true. That is true. I have heard that as well. But I don't want to do that again. At the moment. How many... I wonder if I think about it. How many LK runs do I think I did? Since I started my YouTube channel... let's see. 20... Let's see. 26, 27, 28... 1,000... I can't say for sure, but it's somewhere between 5 and 10. It's probably like between 7 and 10,000 lower Karrast runs since I started my YouTube channel, and they were all compacted into like a few weeks of time, to be honest. But because I did it when I first started, I did lower Karrast at kind of near the beginning of Project Diablo 2, and then because Project Diablo 2 kept changing all the gear, it kept bricking all the items. So then I had to run lower Karrast again. And then when D2R came out, I ran lower Karrast a few different times. Probably closer, it's probably like 10,000 lower Karrast runs. So Probably about how many I've done in my life. Was that a Windforce, Java, or Boa? Shark. I'm not sure what you're asking there. I'm rocking a Javazon right now. Oh, which one do I prefer? I don't like the Boazons really on D2R, so I guess I'll go Java, huh? Ooh, boy. Good throw, Phil. Just chuck it out into the outer space there. Trying to see how far I can get with a Ravenclaw Pally at the moment. Ravenclaw Pally, huh? Ravenclaw. I don't remember what that is. I'm trying to think. Google, assemble! Ravenclaw is a bow. Exploding arrows. Fire. You rock, Gotcha. What? Fred thought he had hit the like button, but then he double checked and didn't. Well, at least you double checked, my man. At least you double checked. Almost had to ban you from the Sweetville Slayers. Almost. Only hit it odd number of times. Exactly. That's the main point. Wonder why they made the Zon cast so ungodly slow. I guess because they just didn't. I don't know. Oh, the Zon isn't really a caster, I guess. I don't know. Good old Tyreals shell. Little budget one for the Act 2 mercenary, for a lot of stuff. Really cannot be frozen, life, all res. GG find. Yeah, maybe not, but it's kind of a little neat. Whatever. Get him, Grindy. Get him. Grindy says, yeah, that's something a Chiefs fan would do. Forget to hit the like button. Get him. That's a good one. The Barb isn't a caster. He has the best frames. Yeah, I mean, that is a true story. I don't know. Really, I don't know the rhyme or reason behind it, so I was just kind of making stuff up. I mean, just kind of guessing there. I don't know. It is weird, though, that it's so bad, right? Speaking of cast frames being slow, and me being anti-change guy, even me being anti-change guy, I think that they should change the cast frames on the ghoul or whatever, the vampire, whatnot, for the full Trang set. I think they should make the frames while you're in full Trangs, the cast frames the same as not having full Trangs on it. And I get that you can have that. What is it? You still get your block chance while you're running at full speed, you know. That's why, maybe the reason why they nerfed it or whatever like that, but I feel like you still should. Pretty sure I think most people agree on that, right? A mosaic player would do, yeah, true story. True story. Ice Maiden the coolest one in your opinion? Yeah, kind of like in my opinion, that's the only one that really works great. I know there's some melee, you know, faith bow type of thing. Maybe when I was testing those out, I didn't rock the Faith Boa, but the Frost Main works pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, if I had one more magic find, that would have been a Tyreals probably. If only I was running this with like a 500 magic find Nova Sorceress or something. Oh, rune. All right, here it comes right here. Here's my guarantee. Guaranteed on this pack. I meant the next one. I meant the next one. Boy. Crazy how rare these things are, huh? Even just Templars is so freaking rare, right? Out of mana. Come on. Like my Phoenix wasn't working. Is Frenzied Barb fun or boring? Very opinion based there, obviously. It's kind of fun. I mean, I wouldn't use it for... It's not like I would go, hey, I'm going to start ladder with a Frenzy Barb and this is what I'm going to rock for all of ladder. I think it's fun to use once in a while. Like, that's what I use Frenzy Barb for, running Ubers, you know? Just to kind of do something different than the budget smiter deal. So, it can be fun, but I don't think... It doesn't have AoE, like, at all, really, obviously. You just, like, swing really fast at stuff, so... It's not the greatest at farming, you know, packs of monsters. Pretty much you could run like Thresh Shocket with it, probably fine and stuff like that, but I never really did. I don't think I ever really did Trab with it. I wonder if it'd be any good at running Trab. Undy. Boom. 82. Minus 82. How many Templars did you find? Yeah, I found a couple of them. Debonkers. Yo! I'm starting fresh. No tunes this ladder. What class what should I start? I mean, it's so difficult to really give anyone advice on that, because I would say, well, first off, Bonkers, have you played a lot of D2, or are you kind of like newer to D2? That's pretty much the thing that I would need to know before let you know on that one. Problem is, Frenzy, is that you can't get points to find item. You can't get points to find item. Do you need too many synergies for Frenzy? I can't really recall off the top of my head here. Been a minute since I've, you know. Thought I grabbed a Hell Rune for whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of, it's good for a lot of things, but it's not great at anything, I feel. It's not very great at anything. It can kind of do anything, sort of, but... Only a Slayer can tell how many beers it takes Phil to get 0.08. Like 70. I haven't played D2 in over a decade, but you used to play a lot. Alright, I mean, usually I would, you know, there's so many people start with Sorceress, because then you can actually farm a lot of places. So, I mean, I guess I would say Sorceress still. I mean, it was probably the same back then. But, there are other options, but Sorceress is going to be the most obvious, I would say. And you can go Blizzard like old school. You can go nowadays. You can start Nova, but Nova's not going to be good for like Andariel Mephisto type deal. But Nova's good for like farming Countess for keys. You can farm all the keys with a budget Nova Sorceress, really. Neelathak's going to be hard at first, but you can do it. Ed says Hydra hybrid. Yeah, I never ever play hybrid builds. They just hybrid just means that you lose half of your damage pretty much. I mean, I guess with the exception of like when you go Fist of the Heavens, you can put 1 point into like Smite or something, you know, that, but I don't consider that dual specking. Oh, unique jewel. Let's go 5/5 facet. They're all missing for some reason. Do it. Boom. Why are they always such dog crap all the time? Is there something wrong with my game specifically? Jeez. This game. What's the best small charm I ever found? Oh, that's the tough. I mean, jeez. I mean, I found like a 2/20/20 one time, not quite a 3/20/20. I did find a 7 MF 5 all res before, so like most everything I've found at some point, but not quite a 3/20/20. D Bonkers, appreciate it, says he loves the YouTube videos, and appreciate you, my man. Glad they could, glad you enjoy them or help you out. Rabies Druid now? Nah. Where can a Rabies Druid even like do anything at, right? I guess you could go with the Poison Sunday and you could go more places, I suppose, but yeah, Rabies Druid, I don't know. What am I gonna do with a Rabies Druid? I feel like that's a suboptimal way of finding Tyreals Might, like too suboptimal. Too suboptimal. Here, I'm not going nowhere. I'm just putting the desk down. Putting the desk down real quick. Bear Druid, is it a troll build? I mean, pretty much. The bear is just, Bear Druid. Any of the transform stuff just doesn't really work that great. Where's the printer? Oh, it's still over there. It's still over there. Chaos and cows Rabies can do? Well, okay, well. Wait. I feel like my whole world's changed. Paul says he hates how much physical builds have been nerfed. Like since the olden days you're talking about? Yeah, they really got destroyed. You know, like Whirlwind used to be sick, and yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I don't necessarily know. I don't know, because I am kind of anti-change guy a lot, just because. Guys, the mic's probably super quiet, super far away. That's probably fine actually, but I just don't really like. I'm too afraid of all the power creep, and it's just gonna get to a point where there's just all these like powerful builds running around just slaughtering everything instantly. Like even last ladder, I I never started with a Trapsin before. Ooh. Ladder, so I did that last season. But everybody did these Mosaic Assassins that were like super budget and super crazy powerful because they only take mid runes to make. And I literally like couldn't throw my traps down on the ground fast enough before the entire screen melted all the time. So it was like you know, I would like kick them out of the games partially because I didn't like them anyways, but then also like the Fists of the Heavens Paladins were just like boom, boom, raining down things and just melting the screens, and I was just like, all right, well, I guess I can't play online because I can't play Terror Zones with people because everything dies on the screen faster than I can even throw the traps on the ground. So I guess that was partially my fault for picking Trap Assassin, I guess, huh? Stoles says he just found a J Mott. Jeweler's Monarch of... what's the T stand for? Not sure. Not sure. Jeweler's Monarch of Thorns. Let's go. Saffron says, sound like a skill issue. Could be. I mean, the game only allows you to throw traps down so fast. And if you can't throw them down on the ground fast enough before everything on the screen's already dead, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? It's like day 4 of ladder and everything on the whole screen's getting nuked instantly in terror zones. Like, in these like level 95 terror zones because everybody's leveling up super fast because terror zones. Cold Plains, let's go. Well, am I gonna find my Tyreals Might in the Cold Plains, fellas? Alright, so the options are 38 lightning res. That's not an option. 30-10 though on the boost, but just lightning res. I mean, that'd be good for this build, huh? Make up for the Sunday. Should I run this terror zone or go do the River of Flames Chaos Sanctuary? So should I do this terror zone? Say yes or no in the chat, either YouTube and or Twitch. I'll look and see what you guys say. Oh, Bishy. Oh, I could spam run Bishy. Never mind. Don't even bother saying it. Oh, and another Shaco. Is that 2 days in a row, or is that like 3 days in a row? I got a Shaco. Boom. Ah, 114. 114. 114. Good old Shaco, though. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. This is gonna pain you guys, I know, but I have 200 Shakos on single player, so at a 114, if it's not in the 130s, I don't even think about keeping. If it's not like 135 or higher, I don't even worry about it. So Bish is not close to the waypoint at all, but whatever, we'll just run it, make it happen. Where's my boy Bish at? Where's my Bish at? Oop. Very weak monsters, obviously. Man, where's my Bish at? We'll find him eventually. Because I could have looked around for where it would look on the map, but like right here. Too far away from the waypoint to like quote unquote run Bish, right? But I wonder how normal the map's gonna be too, because maybe I could just skip that other side. That didn't seem like there was a lot of monsters over there. Black Vegetable said another Shaco. I didn't find any of this ladder. Yeah, that can happen, right? Luck of the draw, luck of the draw. Yeah, like I'd said before, I did like 1,600 Hell Mephisto runs. Didn't find a Shaco. Did like 1,000 Andarl runs. Didn't find a Shaco. Sometimes you get that unluckiness. Ark says, still here lurking while I'm farming terror zones. Appreciate you, my dude. Ah, yes. Harlequin's Crest. Everybody knows that name. This is Chris. Yeah, true story. True story. Gorilla said, online's a joke. All you gotta do is one Conviction Paladin, Lightning Fury Javazan, and everything melts. This. Yeah, I mean, that could be a good teamwork, right? I suppose. For sure. Two, flow, attacking, cuzzies, cold, enchanted. Is it just the cold plains, or is it... Okay, it's the cave too, huh? How bad's the cave? I don't remember. Doomvex is right here, at least. Wow, he's, Okay, there we go. Looks like the pits so far. Ah, lightning enchanted. Lightning immune, lightning enchanted. Rough roll. Rough roll. Infinity can't even break it. Probably doing like 15 damage with my javelin. Mercenary's taking him out slowly. I don't know about this area. Don't know about it. Probably not. Especially since I can't go run Bishibashi now, really. Oh man, another lightning? Bruh. Forget these guys. Alright, forget these. I'm not coming down here again. Bad choice. At least it isn't stone skin. Yeah, lightning enchanted, lightning immune stone skin would be. Dude. Yep, Shaco in the cold plains is terrorized though, so yep. Standard hero should be able to re-roll rune words without spending more runes. Ah, geez, I don't know. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. It is weird, kind of. I mean, not super crazy weird, because I mean they kind of do it with like the ears from, but the Stand Up Heroes is literally just like a trophy piece that doesn't do anything. I don't know what you'd have it do, but oh, why you? Come on, get him, Emilio, or Laharis. Get him, Laharis. I'm just gonna come around this way. There's a few champion packs around these parts. Then do Bish over here. Go get my Bish. Call that a route, I think, is what we'll do. Ah. 29 fire res. Somebody is here. Enemit. Yo! Welcome in. Glad you like the YouTube videos, dude.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Phil, what merc weapon would you recommend for a summon necro? Mercenary weapon. Let's see. Act 2 mercenary summon necro. A lot of times I usually just go with, let's see, summon necro. It's slipping my mind now. I mean, let's see. Does Reaper's Toll have cold damage on it? I'm trying to think. For some reason, I think it does. I think I usually use Infinity if I got one. And then you do the Insight Iron Golem. If you don't have one, I mean, you could always just Insight on your Mercenary. I think Insight doesn't have any cold damage, so you can go with that too. So yeah, it's like Infinity #1. If you rock like something, let's see, like Obedience will end up having the cold damage on it. I occasionally did use that but every once in a while it's annoying because it body shatters, you know. But probably Insight and Infinity is the go-to. In hell on single player Java, how do you deal with immunes? Just skip them. Just run past them. Pretty much like when I play through with an Amazon, when I get to places that have like souls, I'll reset the maps. Like I'll reset the game over and over or something to try to not get souls. And if they have souls, I just try to run it. And if I die, I reset and I try to run it again. And then if I die, I try to run it again until I run past everything that's immune to lightning. Because the only times you come across problems is you're gonna have problems at like what Trav. Sometimes you're gonna have a problem when they're immune to lightning. The ancients a lot of times can be immune to lightning. You're gonna have problems. So farm Nightmare until you get Titans. Eagle Nation, no, that's not required. No. Like I said, just run past everything. So yeah, unofficial Cody B kind of confirms what I had suspected, that Reaper's Toll does indeed have cold damage on it. I thought so.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Yeah, that's why I thought, yeah, you can't, not that you can't, but really Reaper's Toll and Obedience, while they seem like good options at the start, they kind of can be annoying with their cold damage shattering bodies. Long enough, great chillin'. Alright, Stunner, peace out, my man. Oh, another Sunday. Boom. Minus 85 lightning. Oof. Oh. What crazy godly amulet is this gonna be? I already got a feeling. Aura's awesome. Oh. No Kazans. Jinx says a crescent moon pole arm for the Necromerc. Interesting. Never heard that one before. Just an Atmos, huh? All right, enough of that game. Enough of that one. Tony says he rocking a fire sork with Phoenix. Yeah, I might. Now that I have the Phoenix, I might do that because obviously Phoenix minus fire res. You got the redemption aura. Pretty sick, right? Maybe I'll do that.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Or I go with the fire druid, right? All those different fire builds. Fire arrow Amazon. Wait a second. Fire javelin Amazon. No. What you do is you shoot the arrow. You shoot the arrow and swap real quick to your Phoenix before the arrow hits the other monsters. That's how you play it. FYI. Follow me for more tips. Flickering flame helmet. I get more minus fire res that way. That's what I've been looking for, a flickering flame base for a fire druid, but another one I found some that are like usable, but like one I found has 3 to Armageddon, and it's got like some to maybe Grizzly, I think it was, or something. I don't know. I haven't found one that was the exact different skills that I would want, but how the cookie crumbles, right? Chris says any excuse not to use a spirit shield. Any excuse. Freak, what's going on? I stopped playing like a year or so ago. Our terror zone's the only effective way to farm nowadays. No, I mean, you can still do everything that you could do before, but terror zones are more efficient generally. It's hard to say for sure. I don't know the exact numbers. Like this particular terror zone is not a max efficiency terror zone. It's more of just like running a different area terror zone. So, but yeah, like a terrorized Chaos Sanctuary is going to be better than a normal Chaos Sanctuary for sure, and stuff like that. But all the other stuff still remains and works just as it did before. As far as terror zones and non-terror zones, I mean. 30 res. Do that. Kadra with a Twitch 1, or a Twitch 1, Tier 1 Twitch sub. Thank you so much. I don't know if that notification came through yet. I didn't hear nothing. Maybe I turned the volume down too low. But thank you so much, Kadra. You. Slayer. Ooh, dim vision charges. Let's go. Watch your videos all the time. Figured I could start supporting. I appreciate it, man. That's very, very kind of you. Not required, obviously, but man, it means a lot. Everybody and anybody that does support the channel in any of the variety of ways. So thank you very much. Must have been babbling on right over top of the notification on accident. I do got to get that one changed. I keep forgetting to change that notification. Just a generic notification. Why play D2R if D4 is there? Yeah, I mean, D4 is not very great of a game. It's pretty much why. Not great. I don't think it's terrible, but I mean, what's going to live up to Diablo 2, really, right? Like, ever played an Oridon? No. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see, anyone chat or Sweetfield, what super should I farm in normal to get lower tier items I'm missing? It depends how low, I guess. I know like the TC3 type of items. I always hear running Bishibashi is normal Bishibashi is crazy. Like we'll say for instance, I think I remember Dobrunsky was saying back in the day, because for some reason he hadn't found Hotspurs for some reason. And those are like a super low item. And it's like, it was like a 1 in 120 chance, like players 8 difficulty with like 700 magic find running normal Bishibashi. It was like a 1 in 100 run to find. So he was like, yeah, if I ever don't find it, I'm just going to go do that and then complete the Grail in like an hour. So. Death Stash. I think normal Bishibashi was the same there too. I mean, you could look it up real quick, huh? Let's go. Stylus spins, drop odds. That'll pop it up. Why not? I'm gonna take a little break from slaughtering here. We'll look it up for Fred here, huh? Oh, I'm fine. I'm in town. Okay. Good enough. So we've got, let's go players. Well, we're on single player. We'll go player 7. Oh, player 7. Party size 1. Let's say you stack up a ton of magic find. We'll go 600 for a normal thing. Monster type. Super unique in normal for a set. Deaths. Guard. Cow King. There you go. Rakanishu. Bone Ash. 1 in 1300. Looks like go hit Rakanishu, my man. Or Tree Head. You could obviously get this lower if you, wow, or you could just run 25 normal Cow Kings, apparently. I don't know if you can see this stuff that good, but apparently 1 in 24 chance from the Cow King. That's wild. That's kind of wild. I wonder about, let's see, what's some other uniques? What's a low level unique? How about Lin? Oh, that's LE. Lenimos Sash. Cow King again. Jeez. Look at that. The 1 in 24 chance for, how is it that low? That's crazy. So I guess just go around the Cow King 24 times. Let's look up a Biggins real quick. Good call on that one. Item under set items. Biggins Bonnet. 1 in 200. Cold Crow. A lot of Cold Crow. A lot of Bishibash. Rockin' issues higher. So Cold Crow. Where's Cold Crow at again? Is he, or she, I guess, is an archer. I don't know if that's a, I don't know what kind of, I don't remember where Cold Crow is. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I'll have to look. Cow King's a sleeper MF god. Nice. Oh, did it say right next to it? I probably... It literally says right next to it. You idiots. Gosh, you guys are dumb. Why didn't you see that? Thanks a lot, chat. I would have seen that if you wouldn't have... Anyways. All right, let's go slaughter some more. Oh, you know what's crazy? For anybody who, I don't know, I don't want to get, I don't, maybe I'll test it out and see what happens to me, I guess, but, so, my friend Carl, right, that I did that, you know, every once in a while I'll do like drinking videos with him or whatever. So we did the different ways to drink a beer video, and at the end of the video, the very end of the video, I go, make sure you guys keep slaying those beers. Ugh. So I was like, keep slaying those beers. Ugh, at the end of the video. And apparently YouTube flagged his video as like hateful speech or something, or like dangerous. And then he even appealed it, manually reviewed it, or asked for a manual review, and they upheld that the video was, and not that he couldn't monetize or nothing, they took it down. That's insane. Or not that, wait, maybe not that they took it down, but maybe they demonetized it and like I forget exactly what he said, but and then apparently once you apply for a manual review, it won't allow you to trim any segments out. And so I was like, yeah, it's only the last, like, I say that in the last like 8 seconds of the video. Just trim that part out. Who cares at that point? It's just the last bit of the video. And he's like, and he thought about it and he was going to do it. And then he went and double checked and he was like, yeah, it won't let me do it now because I already manually asked for a manual review. Like, real sucks. Real sucks. Yeah. And I know why they do it, but it's really stinks that they don't tell you why exactly they ban videos. And I know my suspicion why they do that is because, let's say they banned your video because I said keep slaying, then you could argue it. But because they don't tell you why they banned it exactly, then you can't complain about it. And also they can't be like accused of being hypocritical. Well, this giant YouTuber with like 8 million subscribers, well, they can go ahead and do this, but when I do it, I get banned and I can't say anything. But because they're a huge YouTuber that has their own YouTube rep and stuff like that, they can do whatever they want to. You know what I mean? So that's why they don't tell people, in my guesstimation anyways, why they're getting their videos taken down and stuff. I think. G-Stacks, yo, welcome in. Funk or it mix says, anyone played offline back in the day, like the LAN and stuff? I never did, but yeah, a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people complain about that not being in D2R, right? But it's definitely like a minority of people, but people, it would be cool if they still had that. I probably wouldn't really use it hardly at all, but not having that LAN thing kind of makes it harder to do like mods and stuff from what I understand. Maybe, possibly, but maybe, possibly. Carl for VP, there you go. Stop encouraging people to drink beer. Yeah, true story. DS said he got banned for saying Joe Biden. I mean, I don't know about that. Had to be a little bit more than that, I would think, but who knows, I guess, huh? Best spot to farm Tarnhelm. I mean, unless Tarnhelm is literally your last item, I really honestly would not worry about it. Like, literally your last item, too. Like, you got Tyreals Might, you got D-Web, you have Mang Songs, you only need Tarnhelm. I would never, ever recommend target farming like a Tarnhelm, unless under that exact circumstance. And I'm going to be honest, it's probably going to be like normal Bishy Bosh or something. Just like all them other things. I still can't believe the Death Sash drop odds from normal Cow King is 1 in 24. That is still crazy to me. So if you had even more magic find, it would be like 1 in 20. Got Tyreals, just need a Tarn Helm. Yeah, exactly. Odds are, if you go magic find literally anywhere in the game, you're gonna get a Tarn Helm before you get a Tyreals Might. Odds are, right? Hey Phil, do you know about the Players 3-5 Andy? She drops everything in 3 days. Yeah, no, I know how broken. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I hate Terror Zones. Yeah, that Andy's like literally broken. Yeah. Yep, that's one of 7 different reasons why Terror Zones aren't really great for the game. But I mean, everybody loves them, so I'll run them once in a while for everybody. You're back, just had an interview. All right, interview. Good. Hopefully that works out for you or whatever. However you word that after an interview. Hopefully you get the job. There you go. Get paid $1 million a year. You're gonna try it with 300 and report back? Go do some normal Kyle runs? I mean, Death Sash with that high of odds, I mean, you could almost argue to do that early on. I mean, that is with 600 magic find, so I guess it would take like a bunch more runs if you had none. But yeah, getting cannot be frozen before you can find yourself a Ravenfrost early on. You might be able to make an argument there. Mac Williams, yo, what's going on? Such a bad role model. Yeah, right. And it's funny too, because I say keep slaying all the time. Every video. I've never not said keep slaying in like 2 years. They must have thought I said something else, to be honest. I don't know. But he said he said when it got flagged, that particular part got flagged. Usually they don't exactly tell you why though, like that. I don't know, I've never been flagged for something like that. Mine's always like music. Like when like something accidentally gets caught, so. Fellers in the smellers. What's that's funny. Fred says, yeah, only 1 extra row of potions. I mean, that is a disappointment, right? With the cannot be frozen on the Death Sash, but early on you gotta make sacrifices, right? We're not talking end game build here. We're talking Death Sash, Death Gloves, then you can get, doesn't that give you 20% increased attack speed and like Life Leech or something and cannot be frozen? We're talking like that. Let's see, I think you can upgrade set items nowadays, so you could always upgrade it, I guess, right? I have no idea what that is, I can't remember offhand, but... do you think YouTube might have objected to promoting slaying beers as indulging too much? I mean, it's hard to say because I would say no, Henry's, because this guy's channel, all he does is drink beers and he has a breathalyzer until he gets over the legal limit. So, and in this video we shotgunned a beer, we bonged a beer, we did beer soup, we did a beer pong, beer slushy, long pour, we did like 15 different ways of drinking beers, of like chugging beer essentially. So I mean, I don't know. Couldn't be that. Yeah, maybe they thought I was talking about slaying a endangered species of bear. Slay them bears. Ugh. This stream's about to get taken down in 3, 2. Right? I don't know. Super weird. Super weird. Yeah, it was like, it got like, it must have been demonetized. Maybe I understood part of what he was saying, but I think it got demonetized for hateful speech or something, or for dangerous speech. I couldn't believe he applied for the manual review and it still got upheld or whatever. That's the shocking part. Figlet, yo, welcome in. Remember back in the day keeping Death Sash for Duriel, says Saffron. Yeah, you gotta watch out. Duriel, the hardest act boss in the game. Legit. Yeah, maybe, Fred. Maybe. The way I said it, they thought I said something different. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what if he was gonna. I'm assuming he was just gonna have to take it down and re-upload it, but that's unfortunate. Because you get all your views when you first upload it, right? Or a lot of views, most of your views. It can pick up later in the life cycle of the video, but you know. If it doesn't do good right off the launch, then usually the algorithm doesn't show it to more people, so it's like real disappointing. Because me and him literally spent like 5 or 6 hours editing the video, so real disappointing. Amroon! Into lightning. Should have brought that Sunder Charm along. I mean, for out here, I probably should grab that Sunder Charm, huh? Just for that random time. And let's see, I think actually, yeah, the Infinity would kind of work better with the Sunder Charm, breaking the immunities and then working at 1/5 efficiency down from 95 instead of barely breaking it. Could be a little bit better. Broke Bishy Bosh, though. Cannot Be Frozen doesn't work on Duriel. Yeah. That is true. With the Cannot Be Frozen doesn't work for the cold enchant, right? Yeah, Eric said he got the classic of six scrolls of Town Portal from Duriel. Yeah, that's like the standard Duriel drop, right?
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Did you edit the video on your post-filming state? That would be hilarious. Post-filming state. No, we actually recorded this video like last fall. And then he just never got around to it. And he was like, oh, you should help me edit. I'm like, totally, sure. And then you know how when you're old people were like, yeah, totally, we sure. And then all of a sudden, it was like February 2nd, and there was like 2 feet of snow on the ground. We're like, maybe we'll wait till it gets warm out to do it. And then we just never did it. All of a sudden, we're like, we need to do this video already. Like, edit this video like we said we were going to. Because obviously it's not, he just does it part-time for fun or whatever. Like, not even part-time, he just does it for fun or whatever. Like, not like this channel is for me or anything. But, good stuff, though. Good stuff. IO room. Got me good. I was trying to read chat and I seen it just as I teleported away. That one extra frame. Not even sure if it's worth it swapping. I hate having to swap weapons all the time. It does feel quite a bit better with one more frame, to be honest, but I am also incredibly lazy. It's a hard choice. Be lazy or teleport slightly faster. Tough choice. Kill Bloodraven for good luck on one run. Bloodraven isn't terrorized in this, is it? It's just out here, right? I'm pretty sure not. Oh, that's not the right way anyways. Lavi. Recommend offhand for a Javazon? I mean... like Spirit or... I mean this Phoenix, kind of the go-tos, right? Ooh, boy. What? Unbelievable. I mean, a lot of times, unless you have a lot of wealth, you know, you have a lot of runes saved up and stuff, usually just like a Phoenix. Or just a Spirit, I mean. Okay. I just wrecked him. Lazy greater than teleport faster. True story. That's what's winning out on my end for sure. Oh, did I not battle order up? That's probably why too, huh? Soul Eye. Eh. Great jam right here, fellas. I'm telling you what. Telling you what. Is full Saigon set for Dural and Andean map on my starter. Oh, you use. I read that wrong. Yeah, I mean, full Saigons early on is crazy, right? A lot of strength requirement, but... yeah. And not terrorized, but... whatever. Well worth it. Well worth it, fellas. Quest ton, huge! Yeah. Huge reward for that one right there, fellas. Can't wait. Yeah. Hashia will like you more. True story. Now I can, what, hire these mercenaries for a little bit cheaper? Why are they so expensive, too? Not fair. They should be cheaper. Ed says, good in budget, it's the lidless. Gain your mana back from the skills from the mana after kill. Yeah, back in the day, that's what everybody was rocking lidless on their Javazons back in the day. For sure. Get Alexa. Nah, we'll stick with the Act 2. Saffron says, back in the day, you were Giga Chad if you had full Saigons, huh? Giga Chad.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Couldn't even see it. You ever considered you might not find the last 3 items for like 6 months? It could happen. It could happen. Is what it is, huh? Worst case scenario, I'm playing Diablo 2 for a long time. Doesn't sound too bad to me. You say that's how you feel about SOJ because it's been like 3 years since you found one? Yeah. Don't really find too many SOJs. I feel like I've been finding a lot more recently than I usually did before. I haven't been like running Nightmare and Darl or anything, right? I think I might have just been getting super unlucky before, to be honest. Oh, don't do it. Whenever I pick up an ethereal anything, I'm like, please don't roll good. Please don't roll good. But then you gotta ID and check just to see, right? Gotta. $247. Jordan said, what kind of Javazon is this? What kind? Lightning Fury? I am rocking the Phoenix Shield for the Redemption Aura, but that's the only thing different than like any other Javazon, essentially, that I would normally do. I usually just don't have a Phoenix, right? I usually just rock in Spirit because it's so cheap, easy to obtain. I'm usually don't have enough runes and stuff to do. Phoenix Shield. Let's see, Stacks, you say you just found a Mang Songs? Is that what just popped out for you? Congrats, my dude. Crazy. That's one. That Mang Songs I found not long ago. I just happened to go. I went ahead and ran Andariel. You know, the Andariel that drops everything like crazy. Found the Mang Songs off of there. It sucks about how terror zones are, because I honestly finding that Mang Songs on that terrorized Andariel, it almost doesn't even feel legit. It doesn't feel like it really counts, because it's like glitched, and you know, you can just find like 3 griffins in an hour and stuff like that. It's so dumb. Looking for a perfect J mod after? Yeah. Gotta be only max defense J mod, yeah. And it has to be ethereal. Yeah, we gotta get that spirit in rocking, right? There you go. Jordan said he wishes that his buddies that play D4 would play D2R with him. Boy, they're missing out. Missing out. Can't convince them, you say, huh? That's too bad. Too bad. Azeel, that add-on, they have different add-ons. That one doesn't work. I had the one before where you could hover over. I wouldn't even have to do anything. It would automatically read my single player offline game, and it would automatically put all the items into the add-on for Twitch. But that doesn't work because of how they did things in D2R. You can, I think Maxroll might have one. You go on the website and you pick like this item, that item, a Sheikah or a Griffin's, Phoenix Shield, Enigma, and you pick your build that way. And I could put a link in the description to it and stuff like that, but I change around the gear so much, and I only play builds for a couple of days. I'd have to keep changing it and spend all this time doing it all the time. It's not like, if you're somebody who's gonna play ladder reset, you put in your Nova Sorceress, and when you get a new piece of gear, you swap that one item. Sure. But when every like 3 days you're completely swapping to a completely new character and build, I just decided I didn't want to deal with that, to be perfectly honest. So it did cross my mind, but yeah, as of right now, I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, World, you probably didn't see me just teleport yet, I'm guessing, before asking that question, but yeah, I'm rocking Enigma. Rocking Enigma. Almost got that next level. We're about to get 2 levels today, fellas. What's this bugged Andy you keep talking about? Terrorized Andy. Because Andariel, so I don't know if you remember the whole quest bugged Andy thing. Well, instead of fixing the Andy quest bug, they just made Andariel quest bugged all the time, right? So her drop odds for everything are much higher than what they really should be. Which is fine when it's normal Andariel, because you can only find, like, you know, it's a good place to find Shaco and Ariat's face and things like that, right? Well, when Andariel gets terrorized, she still has this increased drop rate from being quest bugged, which is now just called normal drops. So Andariel's drop odds when terrorized, so she can drop every item in the game, like Tyreals Might, Griffins, Mang Songs, is so high that if you like efficiently slam Andariel, boom, 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 for like an hour, you're essentially guaranteed to find a super incredibly rare unique item. Like you could just, in a few hundred runs, you're guaranteed to find one. And some people even find multiple. Like, there's stories of people finding like 3 Griffins in an hour from Andariel and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. It's completely glitched and should be removed, obviously, but I'm sure they're not going to. Why no cows? Terror Zones only today? I need to complete my Grail, so cows can't drop Tyreals Might, so there's no reason to go there. Pretty much. Obviously. Huh. $60 max damage. I think that's the most max damage you can get. Interesting. Be heard it next season, Saffron. No. If you kill Andy for the quest, you have to travel east before you save and quit. If you're doing that, she'll drop a quest quality drop every time. Yeah. So Chris, the thing is with that's what the quest bug is in D2 LOD or whatever. On D2R here, they actually made it so that her normal drop is her quest drop all the time. Like, you don't have to quest bug her anymore, because she's always quest bugged permanently. No matter, like, you don't have to do that anymore, essentially, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not sure why they chose that option, but that's what they did. Tadas said he's seen one guy drop Mang Songs and D-Web in one terrorized Andy. So like in 1 hour he got Mang Songs and D-Web. So yeah, that's the kind of thing. That's why I say it feels like it shouldn't even count when you find items from terrorized Andy, because it like cheapens the Holy Grail, you know what I mean? Even Terror Zones in general cheapens the Holy Grail. So it's whatever though. What you gonna do? Grill over on Twitch said actually, I guess I misspoke or misread. He said it wasn't in 1 hour. He said he killed in one Andariel kill. Andariel dropped both D-Web and Mang Songs. He said he's seen the video, so yeah. Jordan got full towels off of Terrorized Andy last season. Nice. Yeah, it's not, I don't know. I guess it's fun getting all this good stuff when you don't normally for some people, but for me, it just, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I feel like the quest bug, like that whole quest bug thing, it's fine normal, Andy. You know, everybody did it already. It's been, I don't know, whatever. But I feel like finding Mang Songs and Tyreals off the same kill should not happen. Oh, Blaze when you level up. I was like, how do I have Blaze? Because I was like, Blaze makes you run all fast. I was like, how do I have that right now? I was like trying to think of where that came from. Okay. Boy, if you could get Blaze on this character somehow, that'd be so sick. Can you get Blaze charges on a wand or something? Or on a orb? That'd be so sick. Just be able to run faster because you have Blaze. Keep casting it to run around faster. Wouldn't have to teleport. Probably not, but. Oh, I didn't. I wonder if I didn't battle order up or if I'm just going so slow that it ran out. Blaze on Ormus robe. Interesting. I think I might have a Blaze Ormus robe actually. Let me double check that. Would it be only work for the sorceress on the Ormus? There's no way you could that all those Ormuses would work on just any character. I feel. Where would it be? Where would it be? I feel like that wouldn't work. Those boots that proc Blaze. Would that be like Inferno Stride? Yeah, these are sorceress only. Yeah. Fireball, lightning, meteor, blizzard. I guess I didn't keep the Blaze one. Not that it matters, but Infernal Stride's boots give you Blaze. Let's go. Let me just look at these real quick. D2R, Inferno Strides. Is it on getting hit? Is it charges? What do we got? 5% chance Blaze when struck. If it was on, yeah.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Maybe that's something you could do if you were trying to go with that max run speed barbarian. I can't remember. Did I do a video about that one time? I can't remember. I think I did back in the day. Just like a joke build. Just like as much run speed as you could. So you got like Mavina's belt. You got those full mirror swords that have 20% faster run walk on them and dual wield them, and you could throw on. I guess I never thought about it. You could throw on Inferno Strides, and Blaze might not have made you run faster. It was so long ago when I made that video. It might not have done that at the time. Is there a max number of characters you can have as a single player? On PC, there is not a max number. You can have, I believe it's unlimited. Ooh. Alrighty. Been on for almost 4 hours here. For me, that's a long time. I'm actually pretty hungry. I ate like an super early lunch. Need a snack. Not gonna make it to dinner. So, I'm gonna take off, fellas. Appreciate y'all joining me. It's been fun. But it's time for us to part. But as I take off, I want to leave you with these words of wisdom. Don't forget to keep slaying. Ooh. My men. Let me look at Twitch real quick. Sometimes, who's on over here? I'm actually gonna pull up Twitch and see if there's any English-speaking Diablo 2 streamers to send you guys over to. Because there's 73 fine gentlemen here. 73 fine gentlemen joining me here on Twitch. I don't know who this is. Hardcore Ladder. This sounds like somebody, right? Is he speaking English? The commercial. Looks like English. I'm gonna send you over to this guy, I think. Real quick. Hopefully he speaks English. Just take a couple seconds. Right now. All right. And now that that's gone, YouTube, appreciate y'all. Peace out. And yeah, like I said, keep slaying. Ooh.